What? Nah, bro. I mean, then it'd be illegal for us to do our thing. What's good, Dubix? What is going on? So, how is this format working? Yep.
But yeah, everyone gets to play once.
Yep.
Each team will blind pick one person
Yep.
from their pool to match up against the other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Best of three. Two reban.
Yep.
Ban protection, because ban protection is funny.
Ban protection is very funny.
Yeah, and if it ends up being a tie, 3v3, like 3 wins, 3 losses, then tiebreaker will be pretty much the same, but you can choose anyone you want. So basically, the pool resets.
Okay, cool.
So hopefully we can get another heavyweight match between, you know, Poodler and Jello. You know, Jello using his patented invincibility strat versus Poodler's like Plan X
Bro.
gear.
I hope Jello doesn't actually try to put both our streams to sleep.
If we get a 30-minute game out of Jello, I will say the gamer word.
You will say the gamer word?
I'm sending that shit straight to Smilegate. I want to let you know.
Yo, if Jello starts pulling out the Shooting Star Arcadia, it's like I'm gonna need some passes, bro. I'm gonna need you to start handing them out.
Motherfucker, if he starts pulling out the 30-minute, time waster, we're running ads the whole time.
Cool.
We'll tell all of chat you missed about the equivalent.
They're not gonna be missing much. They're not gonna be missing much. Honestly, the ads will probably be better than watching fucking Shooting Star Arcades for 30 minutes.
Absolutely.
Bro, I'll start commentating the ads. I'll be like, oh, that white bitch is pregnant!
Oh yeah. Also, I don't think we have the cam today, unless people ask for it. Then we can probably switch it on.
I was fucking. I got dressed for this, bro.
Dang.
Whoa,
what's going on? Like, I saw the Payro take first turn. Suddenly, it's Janua just getting slapped around left and right, railed up and sealed up.
Yeah, Payro kind of only hit a few debuffs. Got countered, punched, big damage. And here comes Sid.
Comes the Sid train, huh?
Here comes Sid. I'm pretty sure this might be a little over. Only a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, we also got Karina doing her thing.
Janua's got it. Well, I don't even know what Seal does.
Well,
it apparently wins you the game.
It just means that, you know, he can't proc immortality, so that's all he really needs.
He can't do his entire kit.
1-0. Okay, you know what? For everybody who's like arriving now, we should probably do a quick intro of what's going on.
All right.
Yeah. All right. This is also for the tuber. Today is Veritas Crew Battle. Beautiful Sunday. We're looking at a handful of good ass games. I don't know why somebody just got nuked in my chat. But we got 2 teams today. We got Plan Z with Poods, Poopist, Rikazo, Adamantoys, Social, and Z. And on the other side, we have City Treaders, Pooh's #1 disciple, Nosiology, Ace Trainer, Tempest Days. I don't know how we ended up with 2 number-ass names. We got 1437 and 1370. And then Tsuki at last. Although Tsuki is last, he did go first. And, you know, wait, I fucking have them on the wrong side.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear.
I'm tough. Yo, all right, dude, can you, after this round, keep Plan Z on the right as City Treaders on the left?
Yeah, I got you.
I appreciate it. I built this entire fucking thing on the screen. I'm like, I have them on the wrong side, don't I?
How do you want me watching this? Do you want me to join in, or are you gonna put up the stream?
Oh shit, you're right. I almost just straight up told you the password. You want me to put up the screen? You prefer the screen, or you prefer
I'll take the screen. It's quicker. That's really
Okie dokie, no problem.
One involves 3 clicks, the other involves 1. I'm like, yeah, there we go.
All right, let's see.
Protecting the Navy Captain Landy.
Yeah, Navy Captain Lanny in that band protective slot, always good, especially versus the Janua. Ray's not the best matchup for her, but hey, at least you can't be put to sleep like every other carry in the game.
Yep.
Do you think B-Dom's also solid in the third pick slot? No matter what, we have a way against the Payra S2. Payra not going to be able to drop all of those debuff and get away with it scot-free. One of the coolest perks of that third pick band protection.
Following up by some actual protection mitigation with the Last Rider Crow. I know Landy has the Knight symbol, but she protects you just about as much as your little brother when he says, "I got it."
No, I'm just glad that we keep seeing Espa Karina, considering like they just dropped Supernova and like it's the perfect time to like advertise.
I heard Espa doesn't use their like anime avatars anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
they
abandoned
stopped.
those.
Yeah, I don't think they've used it in a while.
That's
Okay,
unfortunate.
all right.
Kind of fell off.
Sure. I mean, it was a gimmick. The gimmick didn't pan out, and just like that, we also see that these picks didn't pan out. With having to say goodbye to Thywall, and also having to say good night to back alley merchant Lilius. So both of them will, fortunately, not be making it to the fight, and we're gonna be going on ahead. All right, so I'm going to pretend to cast this game for a little bit until things start to get less interesting. Immediately opting into the S3 with the Payra, putting up the protection, putting up the buffs, and more importantly, not triggering the Bunny Domino, who is already getting value because we didn't press the S2. So that's something that's occurring. On that same note, the S3 is occurring. A little push-up, a little attack buff, and I'm sure Janua, and most importantly, Ray, appreciates the opportunity to get going, strip a little bit, and get some possible nap time.
Yep,
Registered
Ray
up.
is coming, and you know he's going to put down those debuffs. Drops it right on. However, only sleeps 2, and we actually miss 3 Venom, so a 3 out of 8 is not what you want to see when you are putting down your debuffs for your debuff character.
Yeah, a big part of the protection that actually came out of the Payra was her putting up enough buffs to save the Karina down there, but also keeping not only the barrier, but also the... Never mind. I was going to say maybe, you know, protecting the team, but of course Escort's gone, so I guess... Goodbye, Landy. Goodbye! Now it's up to these 3 all alone. Biblis is still on the board, has... I mean, a decent amount to do with the Landy out almost immediately. Unless this... Never mind,
Yep,
she does
that's
this
a counter.
encounter.
There it is. Here's the defense break incoming. Sprinkler attack. And, 2 defense break. Narrowly misses the Karina, but Karina now stuck in a really awkward spot. Suki biting back. Lots of debuffs. Absolutely limiting his options in this game plan. Last Rider crowd with the debuffs and injury. We're going to rip the bike. See how much damage that does. Very unimpressive 3,000
Is that a
across the
3F
board.
as well?
I think it is, yeah.
I hate you memers. I hate the 3F on Crow, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a fan at all. Increased combat radius that you have to know coming out for the Biblis from that counterattack, pushing her into this spot to deal some more damage in this exact moment. Not too much, but definitely enough to make this situation look worse than it was a couple seconds ago. I can't say good things about left side, but I can say they've still got a shot. I mean, as long as... No, Janua's gonna
Lucier in chat. Z deserved this. What did Z do to you, bro? What is going on? I will say, though, for as bad as it looks for Z, he might be in an okay spot for a little while longer just because... I was gonna say 2 blue units into the solo fire DPS, but looks like it's a slow death by 1,000 cuts because not only will your Janua be hitting these guys a lot, he goes into stealth. Race also putting down those venoms.
Does it hit? Oh, it hits, and it gets resisted on the defense break.
Yeah.
If there was a
doing
second
that.
bike here, a kill might come out. 3F pop, 3F gone. Wow, I see now why we brought 3F. We're getting max value out of that artifact. I'm sure that's going to turn the tide.
Yeah, I feel like he should have just went for the S1 on Crow and then just like murder him with the defense break, but he decided to kill the Para instead. I don't
I
know.
mean,
I'm not a big fan.
You think Gab plus 2 stacks of Wind Rider just kills Crow anyway here?
Yeah. Well, here no, but with defense break, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Like with defense break, that shit would have been dead. Like dead.
Does this pop kill on 3F? No. Why did we bring it?
Well, the thing though is that he has to actually hit the crowd quite a bit, and now it's just gonna be relying on It will be kind of relying on actually hitting the Karina at this point.
Oh,
Gonna
I
come
just
down- it's gonna
got a
come
thing
down to
from
it.
Hez, but I can't show it on stream.
I'm about to say, did you get a D-Gen game as a present?
Yeah, I absolutely did, and I can't stream that one. Sorry, boys.
It was my D-Gen games, Hez. Come on. I'm already halfway through Treasure Hunter Claire.
Yeah,
What?
Suki decided to put himself in a really bad situation by not killing this.
I was wondering about that
Not
earlier,
killing
but
this
I was just like,
Crow.
this
think-
is. No, go ahead.
Well,
Go ahead.
okay.
You're more handsome.
I think his.
Interesting choice.
I guess he'll proc the rage here. Most likely take another turn.
Ooh, doesn't proc the immortality. I think that's
Ooh,
actually
yeah.
huge.
I
Especially
know. I think
when
he
you
wins
get
off of
triggered.
this. He wins off of this because he pushes up.
But we
Ooh,
gotta remember
3F does
3F.
take it though.
3F. We can't.
I think there's
But-
two plays you can make. It's either way you're S1ing, right? But I do think you go into that last rider crowd, Gab, Wind Rider getting procced, Splash coming through.
excellent.
Is this enough damage? It does crit though, which automatically makes it enough. And Tsuki evens out the score. These guys are at 1 apiece.
Yeah.
That's why he's the dog.
That was
You-
a play. That was a
Oh
play.
yeah, I heard. Not how I would. I can hear the side
That was a play.
communicating. Not how I would have done it, but you won anyway.
That's a
So
play. But honestly, down with Poodler, so I'll take it.
Down with
what's wrong
Poodler.
what's wrong with Poods?
Play it.
He's a damn fiend, bro. What you mean? That's
I've
everything.
never seen him do anything but be a gentleman, but be courteous, but be generous.
Oh, Janua going over to Z this time. Not trying to lose to this unit 2 games in a row. I think he's let Suki have Janua for 2 matches now, but the first game he did have the Monk to be able to deal with him. Last match, not so much.
Oh, this is best of 3s for everyone in each crew. I thought it was just
Yep.
best of 1s. Yeah. Okay.
Nah. That's the ones I feel like it's too easy to get cheesed in. So it's
Oh,
like
that's
a little more exciting when it's a best of 3.
In the FGC, that's exactly what you ride on: is somebody getting fucking cheesed out, or somebody pulling some gimmick tactics.
I
and you're
remember
just
the first year I joined and we did this. It was Ape first picking Dark Corvus into Bendor, who was our like best player at the time, and because Ape was just faster, there was no way for Ben to beat him.
So taking a little bit of an advantage, but that's exactly what you expect to see here. You know, everyone's familiar with each other, so cheat, take advantage. You know their speed, you know their game. Now to put them in a grave. That's the Constitution, right?
Feels like he's a little lost right now.
Yeah,
Well, I
you
think
really need to think about what to do. Not having Bunny Dominion to be able to block the Ray. Do you go for Sharoon on this pick? Like, what are your options? Because there's no way you can let this Ray play the game. And instead, we're gonna opt for Apolotus. We want to hold the Bunny Dominion S3. We want to
Ace it.
maybe cheese out the Ray. Don't know what he's going for.
Interesting.
Maybe it's to proc the Janua, and then he's just gonna go for the Janua kill ASAP.
Could be. Bissell Euphiene comes out in response, you know, simply saying, all right, you want to cut CR in half? I could do the same thing. I could do the same fucking thing. And then picking
And,
off-brand
Lua on top of
Knockwall as
that as a
last.
finisher. You do have to suffer through the Payra debuffs, assuming she's faster. But, I mean, here's the thing with Lua. You don't care about your buffs. if you miss speed up, the rest of her kit should be good enough. And on top of all of that, Assassin Sid doesn't really have a way to threaten her unless it's specifically speed tuned to, go Payra first, followed by Assassin Sid. But no, whoa, that
Yeah,
is
the
a
Emma
last pick
Rowana is a
Requiem
lot
Rowana.
better. A lot better than Ida, because fucking Ida will proc the bunny.
I do think that Payra ban is really good though. One of the few ways you can play this character through Abyssal Euphine is to have your opener extra turn and pull her all the way up the CR bar. But in this exact scenario, having Assassin Sid go first doesn't CR push the Rowana enough.
Well,
I think what he's going for is he's gonna. I want to say he's gonna try to kill the Janua or like proc the Janua here just to like get max damage with.
Follow up? No, he opts into the Moon Bunny, freeing up his units a little bit, but just out of the damage range, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is looking kind of over right here.
You have the speed, but he didn't have the damage that he needs. Now half the team's
Saving grace here is the sleep does miss on the Karina, and we don't strip her either, so we're getting another classic case of, Janua might be able to play the game, but Karina looking like she could stabilize here. We do S3, take out the Politis, so no more things to be able to chase down our non-attack skills, but the Karina's activated. Beat-Om is really low, and Janua might just get taken away and put into immortality right here without things proccing. S3 goes in on the Ray from the Karina. There's going to be a good chunk of damage coming through.
Yeah. Oh, resistance once again on the defense break, but it does pop, send the Janua far below half. It gets rid of the Bunny Dom problem, and now we get the follow-up from Requiem Rowana.
Ooh. Wakes him up, and extra attack comes through right here. I mean, we saw before. Oh, I mean, what goes around comes back around. Crit for the Janua onto Karina there.
He crits them anyway. I know it's just like, oh, it's a blue unit. He only has a 50% chance. I don't think it's 50%. It's never felt like it to me.
And with Z taking that match, I do believe Plan Z has moved himself up 1 point. Going up 1-0 in this matchup. How are we doing scoring, Dubix?
Oh, just 1 point, 1 point.
So it's just like if a team hits 5 points, they just win. Everybody's playing once.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have everyone play just because it feels kind of wrong not to.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you already win, it's 6 games. So, I mean, if you win 4, the last 2 don't really matter. But hey, it's about the bragging rights at that point.
It's
like, you
it's
just want
about
to
the
beat
spirit
whoever
of the game.
Exactly. But you know what? If the other team wants to say all or nothing, they can do an all or nothing on the last one.
Yo, 100%.
All right. Let's see.
All right, so at the very least, right? Both teams are still blind shooting, yeah?
Yeah. So pretty much now Z can't play and Suki can't play unless if it's a tiebreaker. They'll just have to pick one of the other 4 that they have available. So we still have we still have Poods, Poopist, Rikazo, not Strez.
Yep, not Strez.
4 out of 5 social. Available on Team Z, and then Genos.
It's so crazy to me. He's 4 out of 5, bro. I guess we'll see him play.
Yeah, that's pretty illegal. Like, I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, me neither. I'm just happy that, like, he doesn't play the game. Like, I don't even have to see those 4 out of 5 pieces on ladder ever. So not my problem.
I think somebody hit 1 out of 5 today, actually, in Baka. But it was on a boot.
Oh no.
So. I see.
I think if that's the case, I just rather never hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just like I'm really zero.
Like I think if you're 5 out of 5, but then they're all boots, you have like
Oh,
the fakest account.
we got a heavyweight matchup here.
We got a heavyweight matchup. Both teams sending out their picks.
Hell yeah. All right. You said you want Plan Z on the right, right?
Yeah. If you could put Plan Z on the right, I
All
appreciate it.
right. We got
We got
all right.
Poots. Okay.
And we got where is he?
Is it
Where
Ace?
is he? Yeah.
I could tell. I think Ace is one of the most underrated players in the entirety of the E7 community.
Really?
Yeah,
Not
in
that I
my
don't
opinion,
respect Ace, but I do think Ace gets good amount of accolades for being legend like in 90% of the seasons, and on top of that, he pulls up to tournaments, he pulls up to E7WC,
if
and
you
you still
ask
think he's
me,
underrated.
if you ask me top 10 in the entirety of the E7 community, I'm
Yeah.
putting Ace in there. Without a doubt.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what aspect of his game are you particularly a fan of? If you just had to pick one.
I think it's really the fact that he is an unprecedented strategist, and that's both. It's both to his benefit and really a shame, in my opinion, that people don't really talk about not only how smart of a player he is, but like how how much he really does innovate. He couldn't handle me glazing up A's. I see. No, but I really do think like having worked with him, having played with him, and having learned from him, I think he sees the game just as far as a lot of innovators do, if not farther. Like he's not somebody who's playing the game and thinking at step 1 or step 2. He's thinking at step 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, he absolutely does. I think he has a lot of smart ways to look at the game, right? And in this case, because is there a particular way we're deciding first picks also? Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, he dropped out of the
Okay.
he dropped out of Discord. Yeah.
Oh, he dropped out. I see. Okay.
If that wasn't a plan, then that might just be
Wait. Who just got banned in chat? I just realized.
no.
Oh, I realize this is why this is heavyweight, because these guys mock battle a lot, and they shit talk a lot, actually. I'm pretty sure Ace Trainer wins like 70 to 80% of the matches, and then every time they're doing a lot of playground insults, I'll be honest. I've seen these guys get fucking ugly with it in the guild chat. So
Well,
I'm
it is Ace
curious
Trainer.
to see how this matchups breaks down and how this affects their further bragging rights. We're getting a Ray ban on both sides, Monk for Poods and the Janua for Ray. So no way of cheating out instant troop damage. And as I say that, little boy gets locked in for Poods, so Blood Moon Haste has a way to cheat out a lot of instant troop damage. And immediately responded to by the Laya, who her hallmark trait is cheating out a lot of true damage. God, I had to say that so many times.
And we get a tank follow-up and classic Poods.
Excellent. We have Poods' greatest weapon.
Poods' greatest weapon, Plan X, for Team Plan Z.
Plan X.
That's what we're about today, huh?
Yeah, we got to see a lot of this Midnight God Lilius at the previous tournament, and we also saw two things, right? One, how impactful and powerful it was in his earlier matches, and two, exactly how this strategy was torn down and spat right back out into the later parts of the draft, locked up by the pre-bans without even a shadow of a chance to come out. It's going to be interesting to see what Poods learned from that situation and how he's adapted his play for the game today.
I do like the Sheltier hover on 3, though. You can't ban the Gala Lilius, and there's a chance she's being protected by 5 White Knights, and there's nobody better at disassembling that. Ooh, there it is. Sheltier locked in for Ace Trainer as well as Conqueror Lilius. Now we have 2 openers secured on the side of Ace. Poos needs to find a way to go from turn 2 and be able to protect his Gala Lilius. He is kind of stuck in a spot. Loser of this match has to let Poos make their event piece. I think Poos is making his own event piece either way, no? That's like the biggest loss.
Truly Plan X. We're about to get plans A through Z with Poods.
Yeah, Poos, you need to be able to pick up the maid. We need something to get our team going. We need to be able to tank this Shell tier S3, and a Karina comes out. It looks like we're either planning on reviving the Gala or just activating our Karina off of it. Yeah, ambitious Taiwan last pick picked up for Ace. That is going to be his tank for the match. And on top of that, going to be able to shake off some debuffs too, should they come in the form of an AoE attack, mate taken out, as well as Sea Phantom Politis. So Ace Trainer will have a really self-explanatory, very comfortable looking team, whereas Poods, you know, I like the third pick Gala Lilius, but it does feel a little bit weak, especially when you have to fight a third pick Shell tier.
Especially when you get that buff stripped almost immediately. A lot of her protection comes from that damage limiter, and right now, I don't see it hanging over her pretty little head, do you?
Absolutely not. Pushing back the Blood Moon Haste as well. There's two ways to go about this match. You can either choose to pick off the Haste first, which is kind of the normal way to play this, but you do have the Shell tier on your side. I mean, you're gonna pick up the the Gala Lilius for free, and he does go for it. Strips everything, pop, one tap, Karina activates, Haste activates. So now the only drawback is you have to fight through so many buffs. Karina now being able to pop as well. We're going to need to take out the Conqueror Lilius. Even though she dumped all of her cooldowns, we want to remove her as soon as possible. Defense break comes through, splash comes through, but she's still looking rather healthy.
Yeah, but we still have Blood Moon Haste in the back right there, and he's about to just drop the S3, so should be a pretty good amount of damage.
22,000 HP on the Haste though. There's a chance it doesn't kill through the A Taiwan, especially if there's mitigation.
But...
No, oh yeah, there is going to be mitigation, and with the proof, just not enough damage to break through. Yeah, and now with the Gala Lilius out of the way, Ace Trainer is just going to be able to tempo this down very slowly.
Very slowly indeed.
Who's stuck in a very awkward spot. Yeah, versus a player like Ace Trainer, you know he's not the fastest. You can play tempo versus him, but he tries to get too much value there with that Gala Lilius. You know, I know that's a Poot special, but he still got punished there. And I can only imagine Ace Trainer writing those bragging rights, and he's going to make a lot more dog jokes going forward.
Well, I think this is something else I really do like about Ace Trainer. He's very much a player who's diligent, and I see a lot of players who are very strong, especially on ladder, and then they fall for gimmicks and bullshit. Ace Trainer has seen it all. He's in fact been a therapist to interview people on this all. He knows how depraved members of this community can be, and he knows what mental depths they fall to at their weakest point. So he's ready for any and all challengers. That's, once again, one of the many reasons I respect him.
Absolutely, and deserving of respect. We held our A Taiwan this entire time. I respect the patience. S3 comes through, however, only defense break on the Karina. So it ends up being, in general, kind of a miss, but I mean, you're so far ahead as Ace Trainer. Even though the HP totals are kind of the same, we're not going to even soul burn the Laya. Base the guitar comes out, slam that right into the arrow wall, takes her out, extra turn. Haste passive's on cooldown, so we will not be able to generate that barrier. No immunity buff for the Haste, and Pooh's looking not long for this world.
It's just unfortunate, because the Haste enjoys having those targets to bring his team back, but nothing looks too sure right now, and Shaltir is hidden, just like most of the women I swipe right on them.
Uh-oh.
Counter attack coming out. Ooh, that's gonna possibly put some hitches in the rod.
You know, that would have been really scary if the Karina wasn't already defense broken.
Yeah, that proc did like zero damage.
There is a little bit of a timer running in the background till that a Taiwan gets low enough for troublesome things to occur, to say the least. Ooh, solid hit on the S3, deletes her instantaneously as well, and we get another soul burn guitar, rock out from the Laya. Is this enough to put the kid back out of the stands? Yeah, it looks like this event is over.
25,000 damage. Yeah, he gets tucked into bed, kissed goodnight, and told his bedtime story. Ace Trainer takes a match for City Treaders. They are now even at 1-1 apiece.
Mhm. You know, I just realized, are
Yeah.
like bedtime stories still a thing? Or is it just like you're two, here's the iPad? I really hope it's not here's the
I forgot it
iPad.
was a BO3. Ace
Oh.
is just up 1-0
It's
on Poods. Not
Yeah.
it's it's not 1 point to the series yet. Whoops.
Whoops.
Oh,
Whoops.
let's see. Wow. These pre-bans. No make Chloe for Poods. I actually think hurts Poods a lot. No C Phantom Politis as well. So they're instead going to trade the Conqueror Lilius as well as the haste opening. So Ace will be using the haste. Wow. I'm starting to like trip myself up. I'm actually curious to see what he does with it. You know, you highlighted already. Ace Trainer, really good drafter. So, wow. Haste and Lion, huh? I would
Ooh,
not have expected.
Poods opting not to protect the Midnight God Lilius with protection. Why did you bring me here, Valk?
Interesting. Spending the protection on Arrowell of
Yeah,
all
I
the
thought
units?
this game for sure he would have put it on the he would have put it on the Gala. There's 2 free targets for Gala. I guess last game with that shell tier in third pick that put the fear of God in Poods.
Oh,
So Poods
please,
has to choose to
please,
keep the knight instead.
Mm,
are we gonna
yeah,
get
but he kind of
more?
got his knight ran over now. And then I don't know if Ace has any like actual accuracy on his BMH, but he can potentially proc a lot off of the AROL, so
Yeah, I can see
we'll
it.
see.
Ace does take that third pick poly though. I mean, when you're drafting versus this, I have to assume it's a degen poly. It's one of those high ER. You go through the Lilius, and then if Gala presses S3 on anything and she puts up that passive, that Lilius is or that Politis is gonna go crazy, and hopefully there's some stuns in there.
Ooh, Spirit Eye Celine
Very
coming out
interesting.
last.
Yep, Spirit Isoline and Aiden, good pincer onto the Abyssal Euthine, which is looking like she's getting kept in the game. I thought Ace Trainer getting a high value carry like this on 4, you know, usually it's gonna draw the ban, but Pooh's still drafting to play top 4 with his techs against that Euthine. And
Absolutely.
that's a little bit interesting. Abigail coming out to protect one of our bulky units versus the Gala Lilius. And, you know, I thought Pooh's game plan here might be to let all 3 through, but he actually bans one of them. So now he gets a guaranteed protection on that Blood Moon Haste.
We'll have to see what it does. He is a little bit protected, as you said. Both of these players, big fans of protections, almost acting up like a Quaker in a whorehouse. And we've got the strips coming out here, getting rid of the Conqueror Lilius' second turn. Fortunately, she's not going to be able to get into action as we rev right up into the Politis S3. The attack down is going to hurt a little bit, but a splurge of debuffs will hurt even more, as we've even got additional stuns.
This is a Pooh's classic. Pooh's is a Darkest Dungeon 2 main, actually. You might
Bro,
think
does
he's an
he
RTA
not
player.
have he has
You go ahead.
he has ER, right?
He does.
He actually just
Only
got
on the Gala. Literally only on the Gala.
Yeah, well, this Gala ER is actually like negative gear score right now because he's gotten hit by everything.
You could say that Plan X might need to upgrade to Plan Z.
We
Yeah, it needs to
absolutely
be like
need to do
plan
that.
480 ER at this point.
Plan 480 ER. You heard that? Well, we can put out a support fund for all of you there who care about your precious Poods suffering out here. We'll put a little GoFundMe for some gear packs for him after the stream.
Very interesting. Because this, I mean, I guess he could strip the. Oh, it's not.
Yeah,
I think he's
things are
saying it
looking
looks
rough for
like
Pooh's,
Dark.
but Spirit Isoline might be poised to win him the match. I mean, oof. Euphene's already getting beat up. That's a lot of damage. 12,000 coming through. Question is, does Spirit Isoline beat a Blood Moon Haste draft? I'm always like, I don't
I
think
mean,
she
Blood
does,
Moon
right?
Haste can. Well, the thing is that if he just S1s the Spirit Isoline will never actually proc off of him because he can't crit, right?
Yeah.
So you strip the immortality, and then if you can do enough damage to drop her below 50, you just have to do like another 50 at this point.
Ooh, what a duel. Counterattack comes through for Ace, but not enough damage, not enough healing. I feel like this Blood Moon Haste right here might just get dropped. However, Galilea is also not long for this world. It's almost looking like as long as the Politis can do her thing, Pooz is actually still in trouble. But for now, that Spirit Isoline is holding him down.
Spirit Isoline going in for another chunk of damage, and this one puts the kid into Vampirism and Immortality, and now I believe it's going to be a little bit of an ER check. Ooh, not at all, actually. It's going to be going straight onto the head of this very annoying Politis. That doesn't care. Okay, whatever. Never mind. I didn't say
That's
anything.
a little bit crazy, which has me really curious what the stat line on the Politis is, because 1, she's bulky, 2, she has enough F to land on Poot's Gala, and 3, has enough to resist the arrow well, so...
I don't think he does enough here.
Ooh, and that was...
Yes, never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah, we thought this
enough.
Yufing was gone, but no, takes out Poots right away. Scores actually evened out. Really, for real, for serious Aces this time to 1-1. Ace takes it for his team.
I told you Ace Trainer is a diabolical man. We have to be happy that he's as good a person as he is, because if he had turned his heart towards evil, imagine that intelligence, imagine that level of charisma, imagine a man that handsome working against his patients, working to turn them into something like League players. I couldn't imagine.
Like League, not bro, anything but the League players. I'm actually looking at the scores right now. That is a much needed win for City Treaders. So sending in Ace Trainer was definitely the right play. However, is it worth sending in one of your best players, sending in a power hitter in that scenario just to take a win off Poots? I suppose Poots is the team leader of Plan Z, so good W. What do you guys think?
I just think sometimes you really have to get aggressive. It's like that one time you were having relationships with your girlfriend live during a broadcast. Sometimes you just got to go in and get it all done as soon as you can. And I think that's a wonderful thing to put forward in terms of Ace Trainer's capability.
My brother, I think you have me confused with another streamer, man. There's no way I still have my channel, bro. I don't have tits. Okay, if I broke TOS, I'm fucking gone.
No. I was talking to the boys. I was like, oh, this next tournament's completely casual. I'm gonna just accuse Valky of random shit. I'm just gonna live. Okay. I was literally debating, like, is it funnier if I just say it straight out or if I just hint at it? I'm like, no, hint at is definitely funnier. But no, I think what it really is, because the picks are blind, right? You don't know who you're sending them into.
Yep.
I think this is the kind of pick where you set the man out and you're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to like get the score up as soon as possible, because that's the other thing about crew battles all the time. It's really a morale game, right? I remember when I was playing for Ace, I was ready to win. I took it seriously. I was training every day. I was trying to get people to help me out. And all that training, all that preparation went to fucking shit the second I realized I was the linchpin on third and we were down 0-2. And that's the kind of mindset that they're going to have to be going into this next match with, right? My team is down. I'm the last one to back us up. The score is evened up. It's my responsibility to get us into the lead. Can I be that linchpin? Because if I fail here, my team is going to be on death's door, and I'm not going to be the one who brings them to kneel.
Absolutely, and bring to kneel there is. That's the overlord of the ladder. Our boy fucking.
Oh, we can't say that. We can't say that.
We can now. We're not sponsored.
No. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, we're not sponsored today. You can say whatever the fuck you want, brother.
I know. I was just, we can't say that. We can't say. I fucking can't believe. Anyway, get to the fucking match.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Well, so Nos is new to Veritas. So when he was picked to be the team leader, people had to guide him a little bit on what to pick, and the person guiding him was, in fact, our boy Jeremy Tempest Days. And in his scenario, I think he took so much stock into what he said, he actually was one of the first people to be drafted into the team. So in his shoes, Tempest Days has a lot to fill here. He needs to take down Poopus, needs to put his team up one more point.
I don't think there's any world in which Tempest loses here.
Oh, you think so?
To be honest with you. I don't
Okay.
think there's a single world, and I'll tell you why. Actually, if you could show this to the chat real quick. I'm familiar with, of course, Jeremy over here. We've played CS together, but I'm also more familiar with Poopist, and as you're also aware, recently there was a guild war between both Baka 7 and there was a guild war between Veritas, and multiple people were nice enough to gift me with a couple hits, a couple extra mystics, except for, you can pull up the image here, fucking Poopist, who just destroyed my defense and beat the shit out of me. So full bias, as you know, fuck Poopist. Go get him, Jeremy. Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Yep. Looking back at the evidence, yeah, it really do look like Poopus is going ham, going balls deep all the way.
Look at
no
the
rubber.
only one. He's the only one. Motherfucker,
really
you have an
was him.
E7. You have an E7 World Cup tournament barrier. I don't have enough money to buy food, let alone a leaf pack. And he's coming over here like, no, time for my 480 gear score, fucking Luna. What the fuck? This is like if Batman's parents were killed by the fucking Russian military. Right? It's just like fucking, just like seasoned fucking paramilitary agents, like scaffolded down from a helicopter, and then just like implanted a nuke in his dad's heart.
I can't believe you're doing this, man, bro. My boy Poopus is as American
Jail
as it gets.
that.
He's
Jail
Kona
that
around
man.
these parts, bro. How did he become the picture of Russian? There's no way.
He came and stepped on my neck like every bad guy in a Russian action film from the 80s.
Oh man.
You know exactly which ones I'm talking about. Remember the Punisher movie? Anyway, enough of me making nonsensical references.
Speaking of villains, I'm looking at this and I'm wondering if Tempest Days is actually in trouble because there is a third pick, unmitigatable, unbannable Payra on the side of Poopus, as well as that Rowan. I mean, we've talked about so many times how strong she is, and Alethe picked up last pick. Tempest Days might actually be in trouble for as much as little homie might have a tough time there. Oh no, and Ape might be making a prediction now. Tempest Days dies immediately if you ban Destina, and the Destina is banned.
Well, I have to say, I really feel like there was a missed opportunity here because Poopus could have opted, knowing that his Rowana would have been banned, opted to actually ban the Aria and get both sets of giant tits out of this match. But unfortunately, he wasn't thinking for the content, once again, showing the inability for Poopus to just be a fucking team player, man.
All good,
To
bro.
just
We
do it
got
for the
like
content,
3
bro.
more in this draft. Aria.
Did the Aria get debuffed? All right, wrap it up, buddy. Wrap it up.
No unbuffable, but you definitely do not want to see your Aria eat any sort of debuff. Big value on the Payra S2 right there. Going into the S3, we're putting up our buffs as well. And, oh, Polly finally gets to go.
Polly. Ooh, she's going to respond here, and now she's going to push up by fucking 0!
Yeah, that restricts doing big work right there. Janua not getting a whole lot of damage in, so...
No, Mom, I can't be quiet. No, Aria's on screen. I can't.
Not the Aria on screen, bro.
Aria's on screen. Focused. All right. Getting the first stack of Omen, just like with all my previous X's, giving Tempest only 2 turns until terrible things befall him and his family. Gonna have to intervene, possibly stop that before that ticking clock goes down. Speaking of which, it's not gonna be 4 units that fall with him. It's only gonna be 3 because the Politis is gone, just like those girlfriends I mentioned, they weren't real. And of course, Janua once again hitting and critting blue units. I'm telling you, it's not real.
Janua. That is not a Janua, my brother. That is a Jin Woo, bro, with how much he's just fucking people up with that sword. Oh my god.
He unlocked the quest. The
He
reward
finished
was
his
hit
daily,
blue
bro. Like, your
He
daily
did his
options,
dailies.
get some stats up, or hit Karina, hit Aria, and I
That
think
is-
he
I'm about
chose
to
the latter.
I'm about to start calling him Dailies Done Dave. He got his dailies done.
Wow, yep. You know, he does heal himself back up to full, which allows the Karina to dunk him for full damage. We take out one unit as well, but Arya here,
Ooh,
we're gonna put up the S3.
putting up the S3 so that when she gets hit, she will not get hit and survive. Well, actually, she might because we've got this here. Why did we bring her? Why
That's
is
not
this
real.
unit on screen?
That's not real, bro. Oof. Big stun.
Does this break barrier?
For
No, it
Pupus.
does not. So actually, I really like this. This is smart. It saves Karina of a single turn here. And I say a single turn because the Ahri is now dead, so Janua can do whatever he wants. Might as well go crit again, motherfucker. Why not? Why
Yup,
not?
we're gonna soul
I know
burn
you
that
want
as
to.
well. S3 splash is gonna come through. Conqueror Lilias gets taken out. We got the solo Karina right here. No souls for no souls for the Peyra, but you can't really beat a Omen 3 incoming. And first game goes over to Poopist. We're looking at the Overlord, eyeing himself right there, going up 1-0. And, you know, interesting enough, Tempest Days does opt for that second pick. That's something I don't think we've seen for a while, and might be third pick ban protection coming through. You want your third pick to be able to challenge your opponent's third pick almost unconditionally, so that is going to put Poopa's drafting abilities to the test. And, you know, we do know he has some spicy drafts. They've been looking so different, almost as if there's a different player on him.
Very interesting to see that kind of development occurring. Of course, we do not support breaking of the TOS here
Absolutely
at Valky
not.
Stream. A breaking of any rules at all. As you know, we are very law-abiding citizens who follow the letter and the spirit of all judicial affairs to a T.
Absolutely. You know, I realize I don't have
smoke
a standing.
crack.
Let me put my
No.
stick man up.
Pull my stick man up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my stick man up just to show how serious I am about following the rules, because we are rule
We
followers
love
out here.
rules. If society didn't have rules, then how would anything be boring, right?
Oh my god. This is legitimately my big ass face. Okay, there we go. Here. You can sit next to
You got
me.
like 18. I was like, yo, we got the 30 effects on it too.
Bro, the
The pink haze coming from above.
I don't know what that is, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not doing anything important today. I'll just put my little ass off to the side. Rand gets locked in third pick for Poopus. That's a Poopus special.
That's a Poopus special. Just tell them that you have better gear, that I got 20, 30, some amount of crazy money from playing this game professionally, and that really, at the end of the day, you're a loser and a bitch.
Damn.
And you should retire, really.
Damn. You know,
I'm sure.
we're only down one match for the side of Tempest Days, and we're already telling him that? That's crazy. And ooh, okay.
No, I believe in Tempest Days, especially as he's reinforcing the ER of his team with the presence of Chris Christie, governor of New Jersey. Love to see her come out and make some play.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those characters that I think previously, you know, they weren't that hot, but now that you could put them on third pick, you cannot ban them. I actually think she gets a lot better, because now you know you can tune your entire playstyle. You can change the rest of your team to be able to play with her. And now Poop is here, doesn't care at all. You have high ER, I don't care. Just dropping all the high effectiveness units in. We got, oh god, we got the Sid, and on top of that, we have a Politis for that Janua as well. 2 activators, and we can't ban the Rand, so the Rand gets to do whatever he wants.
Blind comes out last, recovers and respites a immediate ban, hoping to disable some of the burning, some of the book burning coming out of right side. And unfortunately, Wandering Prince Sid will have to wander somewhere else because he won't be making it
man,
to
we're
this
stepping on
battlefield.
everybody's toes today. First Smilegate, now the Chinese Communist Party, bro. I cannot believe what you're doing to me. I'm definitely.
Wait, did something happen today?
No, that's just the thing they did.
Oh, that's just general history. Okay.
Yeah. Bro, next time I'm going back home, bro, I'm getting vetted. I'm getting put in the little black room. Yeah, my ass is getting taken out back, bro. You can call me old Yella.
I could appear at the border and they'll be like, yeah, you're probably trouble.
Oh, burns on the Rand. We do knock the Janua into the passive. Real damage for the Rand. That is Poopus Rand. We're going to push up here, but Politis, does she say no? Politis says no. Takes him out right here. And, oh boy. almost looking like Tempest is in trouble. 2.0. Ray here going to be taking the brunt of that damage. No mitigation coming for him. Lives on a teensy weensy little bit of health. I mean, this Ray needs to come up huge because you could do a lot if you're Tempest, but not if you're fighting 2v5. And finally,
bless the good Lord. He resists all of that nonsense. That pushback would have been deadly, almost as deadly as a plague spread about on Poopist. Never mind, they just resist half of it. Fuck it.
I think that's the most unfortunate part. The Blood Moon haste resisted. Everybody else is fine, but you really do not want the haste to go. I mean, Galililius now has to rip it. That's the best he's going to hope for. We're going to one-tap the haste, and haste does get taken out, pushing the rest of the team. We're going to tempo up as much as we can. Politis steals the turn here. No... I got fucking dizzy. No fire Politis for her to pull, so dual attack will be on that Ran. Do you take out the Ray, or do you start fishing onto the Galililius, and we're going to knock out the Ray first?
Ray needs to take a little bit of a nap there, of course. Looks like a small poke, small little provoke coming out towards the Ran, saving out a little bit of the damage. And that O-Shield proccing, pushing up the Galililius, I believe that's what it fucking does, I don't know, and getting her into position to take a bite out of Poopist's team here.
Almost seems like there is a, cannot dodge. Fire Politis gets removed right away. It almost seems like Jeremy's in a fine spot. You know, he's getting chipped down, yes, but, I mean, Ran has a big job here. Oh, no RNL. We needed him to reset. We needed that S2, S3 again. The souls are available to him. Dual attacks not coming through. We ran out of the rage buff. Does Poopus actually gas out? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Ran came back.
I just want to say he missed that first one. We burn again.
Oh, no. That burn is bad. That damage is bad. That's all bad, but hanging on with a sliver of health and hope and everything in between is the Galililius. Now, here's the unfortunate part. That immunity is not something Christy can deal with.
It was also bad that the skill nullifier blocked the damage, because if the Gallo actually took out the Ram right here, he'd just win on the spot. Oh, we're going to do that, but looks like our Gal is not long for this world.
And that's already enough to take her out, and so ends the run of Jeremy. He's unfortunately going to have to go back immediately after
he's
this
on
match.
counter.
Wait!
He's on counter. Hang on.
Wait. Crazy. Do not tell me this crazy is actually...
That's the thing about Jeremy. All his units are on counter. This man knew he was not fast. He stayed in Banshee for years.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game. Jeremy apparently needing to be put on a list because he has his... First of all, he has Silver-Tide Christy built.
TSA, bro.
Yeah.
He's a certified bona fide terrorist. We are so Barack here.
I was about to condemn this man to a match of Counter-Strike 2, but unfortunately, he's going to be dropping some more bombs on the enemy coming in. Oh my God, this match is going to fucking take...
We are rooting for the turtle. We are rooting for the underdog, the turn 2 player.
I'm rooting for the counter so this stupidity can be over fucking sooner.
Oh God, both of these guys are playing out their win condition. They're soul burning the ultimates here, cannot resist. We're gonna take away the buffs and the slow debuff coming in, so we're gonna be getting more turns on our Politis for the Poopers.
God, I wish Wool was out already. I'd be playing it at this moment.
When does it come out?
I think it's like 3 or 4 days. I don't know. I'm not crazy about it like all the other content creators. I say that as if I'm one. I'm not crazy about like all the other
I'm not crazy about it.
Yeah. I just like, Devil May Cry. Like, Devil May Cry is one of my favorite games of all time because the high-paced, high-octane action that is completely missing from what this is.
That's another counter.
Another counter attack.
That's all you're looking for on the Christie. Like, look, if it plays out statistically correctly, and these guys are trading hit for hit.
Dude, if this game actually just became a Jerbear special.
It's 1000% a Jerbear special, bro. The pure like
Thank you, release my soul.
Just through the sheer what do you call that? Principle of it being in a mock lobby, Jerbear actually evens it up to a 1-1.
That's what I'm saying.
You watch like the slowest version of torture. You watched.
It was something, all right.
Yeah, and then for everybody in my chat, if you're trying to see the Dubix's perspective of streaming this, because I know you're hopping between both the casting call and the Veritas. Are they going crazy
Yeah.
in there, or is it rather like
Oh,
civilized?
it's hilarious, dude. Wind Demon is like he is just going crazy.
Is Wind Demon margaritaing it up for the boys?
Nah, he's not really. Yeah, no, nah. It's more like
Nah.
more like he he's pretty much just commentating for everyone else in that chat right now.
That's what's up. Honestly, that's what's up. No, I am screaming. God bless your soul, bro. Oh, okay. You know,
Well, that
I
last
do like it though. Poopus goes for the C Phantom Poly opener again. This time, Jeremy does respond with the Albedo, with the Ray. But here's the problem. One, we gave over Janua, which was, I do believe that was on his side last game. And two, oh man, third pick ML Sharoon. That's always going to be a problem when you early pick the Ray now.
Mhm. And here's another thing about these picks that have to be concerning. They're gonna make the game take longer.
It
And I
is
have a
what it is,
pizza
bro.
on
We
the
got
way.
Jeremy in the game.
I have a pizza on the fucking way. It's not
Oh my god,
DiGiorno, it's
bro.
delivery.
Bro. I see 4 characters on Jeremy's side, there's 0 damage dealers. You is not for real, my brother.
What are you talking about? He's got his damage dealer under ban protection, bro.
Oh no. Oh, Jeremy said, I'm playing for the Christie WinCon and then Solburn's Christie S3. That's exactly what happened, and that's what you gotta do sometimes. You have to take the unexpected out, especially if you want to beat someone like Poopist.
Yeah, Poop is seeing that this match might last just a little bit longer than the prehistoric era, opts into the Laya, who gets more damage the more eons the match has to go on with. Really unlocks her potential in about the 3rd millennia or so, and finishes it off with this. Why? Yeah, sure, Spectre Tenebra.
I mean, you have like so many bodies in front of the Spectre Tenebria, you might as well. And oh god, last pick Ed. Oh, why are we in this spot? How do we get here, man?
I just want to say for people watching, just for their context, me and Valk do a lot of tournaments. Sometimes we're called in by various people to do tournaments, as in a more professional sense. You know that. I've been told recently by some people that they'd like me to professionalism it up a little bit more for future events. So I'm just getting all the hood shit out right now. I'm just getting all the fun out so that you can see me wear a suit and tie like a fucking show, like a showroom circus animal.
Yeah,
and,
we'll do some professional
talk with
casting,
my
just not this
announcer
weekend,
voice.
bro. We're
Yeah, I'll
out
talk-
here.
Yo, imagine telling me your fucking damage dealer is running Bastion of Perlucia,
Yep.
and it gets stripped anyway because of a soul burn. I couldn't.
I think last time it wasn't even the soul burn, it was just natural effectiveness. It was pure. You know how in sports there's like star power? Like here we have pure gear score power. And in this case,
no,
is going to come through.
Poopist has the eyes. Poopist has the eyes from Ashinoko, the ones that mean you have star power. He has the eyes. He activated the eyes.
It's his version of the Sharingan, bro. He's ready to step on some hopes and dreams.
Yo, bro, if Sasuke left the village because he didn't have the Oshinoko eyes, I'd understand. I'd be like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, he
checks
needs to
out.
murder his best friend for that. We
But
did
speaking
take out
of
the
murder,
Albedo
it's going to
right
be-
away, and now it's turned into once again the Christie win condition. Ray's going to put it up. We got the Venom buff right here, and we need to just lay down as much damage as we can on the Laya before she starts closing us out in the game.
My brother.
My
I'm
brother?
sorry, but to say this might sound, I don't see how the fuck left win in a million years. That's a Spectre Tenebria. She's literally killing and getting more. Okay, well there you go.
Yeah. Jeremy's gonna hit that top right real quick. You know, we not really beating a Spectre Tenebria out here.
I feel like there was a plan there, and then this motherfucker said, "Ooh, I'll pick 18 supports. I'll pick." Imagine if you know what? I bet you that's what the real life. Imagine if that's what the real life fucking Spartans were. It was just like one guy who knew how to fight and like 50 medics behind him. Like, you get him, King.
You get
You
him,
get
King.
him. Imagine like pre-bans in war. Just like, oh, you can't bring that guy to this time. He kicks too much ass. Like, oh fuck.
I thought you were gonna say something like, "Oh, you can't." I was like, "Isn't that like what the Geneva Convention is? It's pre-bans, but in war." Like you can no mustard gas now. That fucks people up. That be catching the civilians. All right, like all right, next, nukes. Nah, maybe not. Like that. That's what it is, right? It's the Geneva Convention.
It's fucking. Oh, we definitely can't do this on an official stream.
Yep. Bro, we really are getting the bullshit out the way.
Yo, the worst part is I had another Geneva Convention joke earlier, and I opted out of it. I was just like, nah, that feels
Nah,
like
bro,
crossing
no.
the line.
Look, as long as we're in TO, bro, you know what? Fuck the TO, bro. Just get that shit out the way. The next like 6 times you guys are seeing us, we are fucking like hands folded on the desk professional. You know what I'm saying?
We are good boys. Yo, we are. We're the guys who are trying to fuck the librarian, right? That's how good we're gonna play it, right? When you're like, damn, that librarian's thick as hell, but I got to be quiet in the library. That's how. That's the level of professionalism you're gonna say. Yo, has anyone ever seen a hot librarian? Actually, like the trope exists. I've never seen a real life example.
Only in porn.
Only in yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
in
I have.
porn.
You guys have seen real ass like hot librarians, like no
bro.
joke.
My
like,
local
fucking...
librarian, we call her the Asian lady because she's an Asian
Okay.
lady. The
Okay,
Asian
wow.
lady, the
That
craziest
looks
thing she's
crazy.
done was chase me out of the libraries. And the moment she stepped out, she started screaming at me, bro. Now that I think about it, I was kind of a bad kid, huh? Shit. I think I just self-reported for being a BK, bro.
I would tell you about. So we had this hot ass fucking science teacher, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like in middle school, I was like, "Damn, you are a beautiful woman," and it's really crazy. You're like the hottest woman I've ever met, and I'm fucking 10. I've seen so many women, right?
Yeah.
And then like. I'm sitting there, and she's our science teacher, right? And she's giving a lesson. And at some point, she's just like, "Hey, you 10-year-old kids, would you rather get old and die at an old age, or would you rather die when you're young?" And everybody said, "Yeah, I'd rather live a full life and pass away peacefully." And she said, "But you guys don't understand. Your beauty fades. It fades. It goes away. One day you're going to be old and you're not going to be able to move on your own. Like, you kids have it so good at a young age. You should want to die young." And I was just like, "Oh, I see. So the hot ones are also the crazy ones." And then I
yes,
turned 11.
absolutely. That is exactly how that goes.
Yeah, and then I turned 11. Anyway, back to the
11.
So I learned that at a very young age.
It's like the meme, was it? I was born at a very young age. Like, yeah, we know, bro.
Long ago, I was Chinese.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, well, here's another matchup. Question for you. What do you think are the chances? Like, look, Nose is one of our new boys, right?
Yeah.
I think he might be dead versus Rikazo. Rikazo's one of the best aggro players, not only in the world, but also he won our last tournament. So he's coming out, he's looking to pack a punch, and I don't know if he's tossing any freebies over. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is, I want you to look to the corner of your screen and tell me what you see. That's my belief in a Rikazo matchup. If my man over here beat some people while he was fucking testing out new drafts.
So if you were here for the last tournament, right? The entire time Rikazo was like, he was winning sets at like 2-1, 2-1, and then his like best of 3 was 3-2, and then he really stepped it up for the finals. He went 3-0, right? I was DMing him, I was like, "Yo, good set, brother." Like, I was really impressed by how you stepped it up in the finals. He said, "I didn't play my placements yet. The tournament was my first game of the entire like format, and I was really figuring things out along the way, and the finals is where I put it together, bro." So yeah, he's gonna do some damage here. I mean, I kind of believe in notes. You know, we got the Laya, we got the Janua. Surely we win, right? When those characters are on the same team, I think they do pretty well for themselves.
Yeah, you should just it's an insta win from here, honestly. Insta win from here. I actually, you know what? I believe in genealogy. I actually do. I really do. You know how much I believe in him?
All right, drop it on me, boss.
Okay, I want you to check out. I'm gonna stream inside Discord here real quick. This is how much I believe in him.
Yeah, by the way, guys, this stream has two perspectives. You got my perspective with Divine, which is casting, or if you want the more fucked up version, please check out the guild leader Dubix. This is his perspective in the voice call. Everybody is in one big ass voice call, by the way. So yeah, you can have both perspectives. All right, what do you got? I hear the sound. All I know, I hear the fucking sound, bro. Oh no.
That's how much I believe.
My
That's
man's
it. I
really
actually
believing out here.
You fucking loaded all that up for the joke. You told me, do I have any jokes for this stream? That's my joke for this stream, and it's just for you.
Yeah, we're vibing out here. By the way, if you want to crash that call with some interview questions, like we can crash him with it.
Is it failed?
Oh shit. Laya actually does get banned out here though. We do not want the I want to end legend win condition where we stall things out forever, as well as the Roana. I mean, but this is actually fairly well done on both players. They're sniffing out each other's win cons.
I'm looking at that timeout button.
Yeah, I understand what you mean, Lucy.
I'm looking at that timeout.
He's a specimen of a man,
He's
an
a
absolute
specimen.
He's a Norseman, you know, like you want that
Is
seed,
he?
and you know you want that seed.
Do you? I feel like we're saying a lot of words, and I'm
You
still
don't want
not sure
Viking
I'm
blood
I'm
like
so
in your
wrong.
bloodline. That shit is flames.
We're gonna have a talk after this match. We're gonna have a talk after
Yeah,
this
we'll
match.
have a discussion
just-
about it.
Yeah,
Can we get a tournament for the scrubs next time? After E7WC, we'll probably be doing a draft mode tournament. So there you go.
Yes, and you've another draft mode tournament coming up that's going to have my friend Valky and not me. They hate me. At it, it's the WCG, and it's going to be an exciting event. With, did you ever figure out how you sign up for that?
Yeah.
They ever tell you?
There was a form that got passed out actually.
Was there? Okay,
Yeah,
I
there
had
was a
no
form.
idea about this.
Here. You should
Okay, got
actually
it.
just join. I think honestly, because that way we
I'll
can be on the
join.
same event again.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
draft
yeah.
mode tournament.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm sure. I'm sure you'll do fine after all the training Ace has given you. I believe in you.
I believe that I can get lucky as well.
I don't know if I'm supposed to thank this one out loud, but Ryan's black baby mama. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, homie. Welcome to the stream.
What now?
Yeah, just look. I'm thanking a follow. Okay, the username is Ryan's black baby mama.
Ryan, let's have a talk after class, huh?
You know, I look back over. Nose is not looking too hot, but HP total does look okay, all things considered. Spectre Tenebria, Soul Burning out of the debuffs. We are going to be using the Venom from the Ray as much as we can. S3 goes out. That's a lot of damage. However, Payra lives with a smidge, gets detonated off the Venom. How are we going to deal with that Janua?
We're going to deal with him the only way we can, by praying to a higher power to deliver us from this sanctimonious evil.
Ooh, higher power there is. Janua does, I mean, flip his hair. Wild Dog Captain, he comes through. And Sheltier, I mean, you don't have a lot of plays here. Do you knock him into immortality? Do you take advantage of that defense break? That's something Rikazo has to be able to figure out for himself. We get timed out here, and instead we're going to opt to knock the Janua into the passive. Ooh, lots of damage. Big Mad comes through naturally for the 8 Tywin this time. Splash. Ooh, and that Polly does live. And we're going to pull our Sheltier on the dual attack into the defense break. That's going to be enough. Spectre takes a turn here, and ooh, right there, we knock out Sea Phantom Politis right there. I think this is a match, even though, wait, Wait. You know, I thought Nose was going to be able to make a comeback, but no, Sheltier gets the turn. We drop the S3 onto Janua, takes him out, and barely fast enough to edge out the Spectre Tenebria.
Taking another turn here, speeding up and taking a bite out of the Tenebria. She's gone for good.
Wow,
That's
Ricazzo. I thought he was put on the ropes, but instead, what a comeback. He puts himself up 1 in the series.
Ricazzo narrowly securing the win, and narrowly also securing my correct decision to play Balatro.
Damn, bro. Mr. Jiggle Daddy 19, also thank you for the follow. You know, because I said that last one out loud, I feel obligated to thank every follow now. So I guess that's the way we're going to do it. If I don't miss it, if I can fit it, if I'm not in the middle of saying something real stupid, I guess I'm thanking every follow as long as I don't get TOS. You know what I'm saying?
I can already feel Volk typing in the most TOS username and making an account as we speak.
Oh boy. And you know, once again, we are getting that trade on the Sea Phantom Poly and the Janua.
You know, actually, on the note about Volk, there's something interesting that that we talked about the other day that I thought that cracked me the fuck up, really, which is that like content creators exist, and then there's like chatters that are known in like association with them, right? It's like you might catch, you know, like someone like for instance, you might catch someone like Byako in somebody else's chat, but he's still like a big car viewer, right? Like he's one of Car's chatters, right?
Yeah.
And I like how when we were talking, I was just like, well, who are my chatters, Volk? And you're like, just Volcanics.
I mean, there's Volcanics and the guy who was trolling you, right?
Yeah, I got
my
trolls.
first troll. That's so neat.
I like trolls, bro. I like when people do a little bit of trolling, right?
We do like a little bit of trolling out here.
I like a little bit of trolling, you know. Don't set your local governance on fucking fire and put a bomb in a post office. But like a little bit of trolling, right? Just a little bit of fun trolling, right? You know? Like you'll put out a fucking hit piece on someone you really don't like and, you know, spend 6 songs calling them a pedophile. I think that's kind of fun, you know, a little bit fun. But you know, we're having a good time today.
We're absolutely having a good time. Payra locked in for Ricazzo. Scary unit. I'm telling you. I've said this before. I'll say it again. With third pick locked in, Payra just gets so much better because all the best first picks in the game right now have very negative matchups into Payra. Like, you can't play Sea Phantom Politics into her. You wouldn't want to play Conqueror Lilius into her, right? Like, there's just so many units that don't do well into her.
Well, there is one as well. There's one shining star. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If there's ever been a time, that time is now for him to shine and come out. Cook out Kawazu, right? The AoE, right? You pair him with Moon Bunny, right? Then you can't do anything, huh? You really punish that S2 that's so necessary when she could just S3.
I wonder if Nos actually pulls it out here. Instead, though, looking like we got an Aiden on deck. I don't know if that's exactly what you want versus a Janua versus a Blid, but we're gonna rely on our Aiden here, and please don't pick Mort. Oh god, thank God. Okay, that's no Beto. I was like, if that was Mort, bro, we are fucking dead.
I was about to say, I think we're doing the bad kind of account review after this if you pick Mort.
Oh no, absolutely.
We're not doing an account review at that point. We're doing an account rescue.
I mean, that's what happened to Poots, right? We did his account review earlier this week on Monday, and Wind Demon was really out here flaming him for every one of his decisions that he's made. Oh, wow, that's actually really interesting. Fumier last pick coming out, so you are either going to have to let the Payra B-Lid combo slip through, or you're going to have to play through that Jamal Celine into your Fumier.
I've said this all the time, and I'll say this again. New York City is a very dangerous city, and I'm telling you, if you walk down the wrong road, if you head down the wrong alley, you see people like Janua and you see people like Celine, thieves who will beat you up for your goddamn money and take you to a very unprofessional back setting. Now it looks like the NYPD has caught the terrorist known as Janua. Actually took Aiden in with him as well, and there goes two of the thieves. Oh, okay, there goes 2 of the thieves in this 5-team match. You've really got to keep it on your mind. So many thieves on Rikazo's side. It's almost like he wants to steal away the match. On the note of that stealing, he's also going to be sealing the buff activations on 2 of the units on Genealogy's side. Lots of activations, pretty colors, play the animation, see the animation, and know the destination is going to be the S3 up here because it's going to be so perfect, providing so much mitigation, providing so much damage for Rikazo's side that I bet you those thick thieves are going to be looking a lot thicker. Nope, just to prove me wrong, he's going to S1 anyway. Stuns out the ambitious Tywin, locking the capabilities of his S3 and taking a bite out of the Karina here. Will this flower be enough? Will it be a delectable taste? No, it doesn't quite put her in her place, but the skill nullifiers go up with good grace as Fumir takes dancing on the stage. No, I'm sorry, C. Phantom Politis. Whew, all right. The clock is ticking down. Genealogy still thinking about the turn. A little dance, a little twirl, getting a little bit of action out there for the boys and girls at home. Ghosts come out as they always
after
do.
running from the police, I'm finally seeing the Poly S3.
S3, S2, another S2, responses all around. None of those buffs, unfortunately, because of the prior unbuffable buff coming out. So it looks like we're going to have to make do with a regular old S3 dropping on Fumir and her.
Yeah, I do really like how this draft is assembled for Rikazo. I thought the A Tywin might do enough to keep the unbuffables off the team, but Blooming Litica here actually stops so much of the A Tywin. Just apply a second round of unbuffable, why don't you? And 4 out of 4 is exactly what you want to see. Green Celine pops off here. We're dropping a lot of damage in on the Albedo while she's unable to act. And, oh boy. I feel like Nos is really in trouble here.
My brother in Christ, there has been no defense breaks on Karina today. I don't know what is going on, but every time she's dropped the S3, resistance. Resistance has been coming out left and right. I almost can't handle it. And on another note, what Genealogy can't handle is this missing buff on her C. Politis. The unbuffable sealing out the Enrage and thus the follow-up attack as well. Not looking too good for the Master of Masters as Ricard follows up, guaranteeing the stun on Albedo and putting our beautiful Succubus to sleep for just a turn.
Payra getting her, is the second or third turn now? Either way, she puts up the attack buff. I mean, it's so much utility for the team. You play through one round, you already took so much damage without the attack buff, and now with attack buff up, can you actually handle this? And, you know, obviously without the enrage buff, ML Politis just isn't the same. I thought he was going to be able to knock out this A Tywin, but this actually might be where he makes the comeback. A Tywin dropping the S3 right now. We got the enrage, stun on 3, defense break on 4. Only Celine with the evasion buff manages to cleanly evade the entire ordeal. And now Nos was actually able to take 1 full rotation off Rikazo, but he needs to be able to do more with this rotation in order to stabilize, and being down 1 damage dealer is just not it.
Not it at all. Now, as we get into some of the final turns here, we see that going to bat for Rikazo is the Celine, swiping out the ambitious Tywin, putting him down and out, and another stun, and another follow-up as well. Another follow-up on that follow-up. It's torture for Genealogy's side.
Ooh, and you don't want to see it. There's just so many stuns between the Payra and between the Blooming Litica. Not only that, they just the amount of debuffs getting sprinkled on them like peppering them down is just too much. ML Poly here takes a turn, and looking like we're not long for this world. GG comes out. Rikazo takes a clean 2-0.
I like that chat's observations out here. Andrew pointing out Mort might have actually been the pick because at least he can't be stunned.
Bro, what are the fucking odds of that, man? Like, what? I suppose, bro, if you're getting stunned that much, like, hey, that'd be kind of true. So, looking at the overall score right now, Plan Z actually looking pretty good. They're up 3-1 over City Treaders. City Treaders, you'd assume was, you know, because they got so many good picks, right? But the only person who was able to, like, really win them that game was Ace Trainer. We got a big match incoming? Okay, God, report that a big match is incoming. Oh, is that Social X getting locked in? He's the fastest player in this.
Social X.
Yeah, I'm Social X. That's the fastest
Holy
player in this
shit.
damn guild, bro.
This guy, I've heard, actually, chat, just so you didn't know, Social X is actually one of the Saudi Arabian princes who are currently funding the inauguration of not only
No,
MMA
he's free to play.
into the
Fuck him.
country. I hope Platty wins. Get him, Platty! Get that fucker, Platty! Get him! Get him!
You know, Platty might be the only like account here that's like fast enough to fight this. You know we've casted that account before, right?
No.
This is actually really funny. So the current Platty 1370 account used to be the real Mace account for the first tournament we ever casted together. The one that was in the finals, we had to go till like 1 a.m. for, you know? That
Bro,
one?
oh my god. Well, remember, it started for me at 1 a.m. New York time, but yeah.
I don't actually know if Social's free to play, but he doesn't really play RTA, so I'm assuming he is.
Free to play and 4 out of 5. That's right, chat. It's time to die.
He's just really lucky. Like I'm gonna enjoy watching him die. And he pre-bans Green Celine. That's how you know he's a Masters player of all time.
The Mean Bean Machine Green Celine is banned out of the game after the buffs have come out of their way. And now to pave that way, we will be setting the stage.
Okay, we first picked the Ram because we're on IG and Real Mace. That's probably like top 5 fastest Rams on global. But I mean, this is Social we're talking about. That is going to be a top 1 fastest ML Poly on global as well. So we're looking at not only the Poly but the Blood Moon Haste as well.
Oh, somebody sent me a DM.
Okay.
Is this Social's Paul? Is this Social? Is this actually 333? Jesus, Habibus.
Uh-oh. Is it? Wait, can you show?
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Let me vet that real quick. There's a general etiquette between streamers that you don't show people's like top speed stat, but Social doesn't play, right? So. Oh shit, man, that is crazy. Okay, yeah, maybe I don't show that.
Yeah. I was like. I legitimately didn't think they get that fast.
Oh, that's a little bit crazy, but hey, I mean, in this case, we got oh fuck, Jesus Christ, we got both of the 2 fastest units in the game, Ran and Payra, on picks 1 and pick 3. Social getting a little bit stuck here. You could tell earlier based on the hovers, he was trying to fish for that Janua, but here, instead, we're just gonna have to take a lie. We're gonna play it nice and slow.
We have to remember, Laya going into these blue units, so there's a little bit of tightness. Whatever, throw it away. Who cares?
Yeah, Laya in that unbannable slot is going to do a lot of work. And, ooh, okay, we're going for a little bit of aggressive action here. We got the Green Sid as well as the Commander Pavel. I imagine you can't let all of these units stick around. Otherwise, they just do a little bit too much. Last pick coming in for Social. We're going to need some anti-crit action in here. Hovered the Albedo for a second, but now we're looking at a Dark Mage. I'm actually trying to figure out what he's cooking.
Spectre? No, can't be Spectre. No, now
he knows Albedo's the right pick, but she's only 5-star Awakened. I wonder if she's even geared when you have a speed demon of an account like this.
And I suppose he'll instead opt for the Last Rider crowd. Now, I'm going to tell you something, Valk. I want you to lean in real quick.
I'm leaning in, bro. I'm leaning in.
If that motherfucker's on 3F, I'm going to lose it.
Yep, I'm told right now he doesn't know. Uh-oh. Okay. I think he does know. We banned out the ML Poly.
He banned out the...
Yeah, with the 2 fastest in the game, 2 fastest units in the game in the Ran and Payra, with a speed imprint, with that Green Sid, he still felt necessary to ban out that Poly. So, oh boy.
I just want to highlight here that we have the fastest account, the fastest account in Veritas, picking 1 opener and 4 mid-speed bruisers. I just want to let you know, chat, that speed gear you desperately wanted to make your account cleavable, it's going to this guy.
I mean, he's like a Masters player, bro. Like, what do you expect from him? He doesn't play.
Well, this Masters player is going to have to be a master of the game because that is R&L Ran. Ran never loses he's going up against, procking and shocking the entire world as he's pretty prepared to put down these participants in this tournament.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's a soul burn of all time. We laid down 4 defense breaks. And now it triggers the Politis. Oh no! It triggers the Politis and it triggers the haste. What is even fucking happening, bro?
You've got to remember, with that additional damage that he takes against light units, it was only a matter of time till it racked up to prove that this fatal weakness could overcome the Overlord.
Oh, and there it is. You know, we might have said this is like this. I'm pretty sure this is the fastest top speed account in the guild at the very least, but hey, at the end of the day, RTA is still a draft game. If you're playing into an opponent that just knows what they're doing, that knows the interaction, that can knowledge diff you, all the speed in the world not going to be able to save you.
Yep. Speaking of being able to save others, our saving grace of right side has come out, able to cleanse away all those debuffs and not afraid to push up because we already suffered the wrath of Politis once.
It was a little bit unfortunate because it's only 1 book over for Platy's side. If he had 2 books, he could have reset the Politis and just put the game on check right there. But now that the last Rider Crow has taken his turn, we got 2 things left to do. Soul Burn the Haze, right? Goes right into the Haze. I would say that's a little brave, but does manage to take out the last Rider Crow. I think I would have maybe opted for a little bit of a different play. Drop the S3 into the Crow, get my Wind Rider up, and then go into the Haze. But, oh wow. That's a little bit different. We scythe out the Politis right away. Reviving 2.
Here's something you've got to know.
Impact here. That's the thing I'm going to be confused about. I feel like these 2 units come back. They just don't make enough of an impact.
Well, no, Valk, you got to remember, Ainz does have that passive at play where he can get these stuns, obviously, which are high effective, but also at the same time, if Ainz puts out his S3 and his target dies, and he dies, his target automatically dies as well.
I think that's a PvE Ainz, bro. That he's just killing Platy through crits, bro. Platy's just dying to them crits, bro. he dying, bro. He not okay. You know, I was saying that RNL does come through, so there is a chance you can use his Ran to blow up the Laya. Miss is not what you want to see. All the dead units get killed again.
A little bit of pen. Don't forget the pen on this S wall. He could just miss too.
Yeah, I mean, checking the cooldown. Laya clears the skill nullifier with that one. You gotta pull out some real miracle here, otherwise, yeah, you're gonna get hit with a bass guitar. You're gonna get sent to the ER.
And Platy is overdone, dusted, and out with a sweet 25k hanging above his head. Oh, by the way, just got to say this real quick for Biako. I know I'm messing up the Ainz kid. Nobody plays him but you. Stop pretending people care. You're the only one who plays that character, and you should feel ashamed.
Holy shit. You're really putting him on the fucking grill right there. God damn.
I'll mess up as many of Ainz's abilities as I want, up until the point where they actually buff him to be usable somewhere in this goddamn game other than one fight in Hell Raid. You know what that means? People are like, oh, he's good for one fight in Hell Raid. We do Hell Raid once a month! Imagine telling me that that unit is useful about as many times as there are a fucking full moon!
You good?
Bro, I gotta get it out. I gotta get it all out, remember?
Thank you for the raid. Welcoming in, guys. How you guys doing?
Listen, bro. The next tournament, I'm gonna look like your friend immediately after he started taking antidepressants.
Jesus Christ, bro. Are you good? Welcome on in, everybody.
Nice
we are casting... I think this is a pretty casual cast of a tournament today. We're doing a guild in-house after a season has ended. So we're casting some matches today between a lot of high-ranked players. You're gonna see... You can expect to see some goofs and gaffs and some heavy RNG. But welcome in, guys. I hope you guys had a good stream.
Yep.
Casual, really? Not. It's very casual. I don't know what you think how high ranked players play, but if you look at their drafts, it's very casual. I mean, Ran first pick, Ran second pick. You know we're playing casually out here.
Ambitious Tywin coming out, not available to get his benefits from the Sea Phantom Politis, but I have a feeling he'll be able to get some anyway and do the job a hero does. That's right, Get out the stuns, get out the cleanse, get out the defense breaks, and get out the damage so we can get out to spring break and fucking party.
I mean, that's going to be really important because you don't really know where Social's gear is at. We know he's a fast player, but is his top speed on that Payra? Is it on the Poly? We don't actually know. So going turn 2 and having a defensive counterplay to that Payra, to the unbuffables we saw earlier, that can never really hurt you. So Ray also a solid pickup on 4 for Platy as well. We got a little bit of damage. We got high damage. We got debuffs. So 2 separate individual packages coming in. Bunny Dominion here, though, picked out for Social. We do not like the Ram. We do not like the Ray. We're going to block out the extra turns here.
Attending. Eyes up, boys. Eyes up. Focus.
Yep,
Focus.
Yep. I'm looking respectfully.
Looking respectfully, of course.
Yep.
Of course. Making more jokes we can't make at any official event.
Absolutely. Looking respectfully as I
Lock
can.
in.
And she does
Lock
get
in,
locked
boys.
in here.
She does get locked on. She's not the only one who's locked in, though.
Hey, yo. And, oh, man. I actually think Social got a pretty solid draft here. Platy, though, getting one more pick in for himself. He's going to take the green Violet. I think I know what's getting banned. We might be getting one looking respectfully character through, but with a green Violet last pick, there's a high likelihood that the second one just doesn't make it.
You said looking respectfully, and who else pops up but green fucking Violet?
He's the most respectful looker I know. I mean, look at him. He only looks with one of his eyes.
It looks like he'll be taking out his maiden of choice out for a little bit of a date. Too bad, unfortunately, he'll find out she's a fucking racist, just like most of my first dates. I don't know if he's into
that, bro. He's into Lulu. Yeah. That's like the opposite. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, that's what I'm saying. He's out. He's in for a rude awakening. Every time I go on a date, I'm like, oh, this girl's nice. Then she's a racist. Violet's gonna have to go through the same story for himself, and he won't be making it to the match. Unfortunately, we turn back to the Ran here.
And this Ram might be the only thing on Team City Treaders that has what it takes to match Social speed. This is a matchup of the century. We are not going to S2, and defense break comes through. Oh, we're just gonna let it rip. Unbuffable on the Janua. You don't want to see that. Restrict cleansed off, and now Payra's going to go into hiding, give attack buff over to her team, and her team is ready to party.
Listen, I'm just going to say, it looks like all those 4 out of 5 gear was on a different character. Getting outsped, Social is going to have to rely on some of the other units like this Laya. She did a great, mighty fine job last time. Let's see if she can follow that up once again here. Opting into the S1 on the Moon Bunny. I mean, hey, who even cares about the S3 really on this guy?
I mean, that's kind of a dangerous Laya S1 there. We did manage to save the Moon Bunny, but now... Ray pushes up the 8 Taiwan, puts effectiveness buff on him, double unique buff. We got the Plague Doctor, we got the Big Mad. It's gonna rip the ultimate, comes through. Immunity on the Karina is going to protect her, but not the other 3. This is a bit of a fake 8 out of 8, wouldn't you say?
A little bit. I think that's a major bit of fakeness I'm seeing before my eyes. But Jununa doesn't care too much. He'll cleave through and not do enough damage to kill.
Ooh, but the stuns and the defense breaks are going to do. And we're going to look to pick out this Bunny Dominion while she's still stunned because she's the one that saved the cleanse. Payra's out as well, so no soul burn stun action coming through. Karina dropping the dunk onto the Ray. I think we do have all the buffs on her, so we got everything we needed. But
I'm telling you, it's every time, bro. It's every time it gets resisted. Every fucking time at this goddamn tournament. She's not got a defense break.
I think it's reasonable to assume most Rays now have a little bit of ER. We do hit out the Bunny Dominion. She gets taken out right there. RNL procs. No more punishes. And finally, we can play the game we want. Ram puts up the buff, and we start whipping this Laya. Was not able to take her out last match, but this match we are going fine, and we are tempoing, we are pacing every single step of the way.
Absolutely, Valk. I concur with you 100%. Ran with that whip, yelling out to Laya. You're gonna be calling me master after this is done. And unfortunately, he does go down as a result. Django Unchained style calls in for a little bit of backup to put him down for good.
Mr. Candy. Mr. Candy puts the sleep onto the opponents, Mr. Candy.
I sure got a stun for you, Mr. Candy. I swear. I saw him this way. I'm gonna get the berries. Let me escort you, young master. It's dangerous in these streets. Yep.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, puts out the Payra as well, and it's looking like Social's entire team is just getting crowd control left and right. You know, for as much as Janu is trying to do what he can, no, unbuffable means he's not going to be able to put up his own attack buff, and no direct damage is going to be able to, like, just hit him with something, man. This Janu let me in!
Let me in! Let me in! Laya losing her favorite assistant in dealing out the damage. Looks like Candyland might still have a chance to shine out here.
Yeah, I'm getting report in right now. My man saying, "My name is Bill Cosby. Take this drink," as he drops the Ray S3. And I think that cosplay is doing him a lot of favors, actually putting him over the edge in this matchup, and manages to even out the score, going one apiece. Now, Platty evened up with Social.
We're going to have to see, with each player at one apiece, we're going to have to see how this three-piece meal turns out. Is it going to be a delicious dine-in and dash for Platty, who steals the win? Or can Social expect to see his opponent choke on that fabled Popeye's biscuit and fall gracefully out of the tournament? We're going to have to see how it goes.
Yeah,
and
that's
yes,
going to be one hell of
gentlemen,
a social experiment, I'll tell you what.
That is the blackest commentary I will give all year.
Oh no. Let me actually like lighten this up a little bit. How's this looking? Tell me this looks good. I realize my my screen is like fucked up. Yeah, this.
I mean, I'll say it looks better, but just like when I talk to a woman, I'm lying because I can't tell a difference.
Yeah, dude, I have to basically just like do this blind. Okay, wow, this time that's a little different. First pick, Janua. You know, the openers have not been working for us. Being fast has not been bringing its benefits. So this time we're just gonna pick a DPS character. You know, we'll let Platty commit his fast units, and then we'll just outspeed him.
When the openers aren't enough, when you just want to end Legend, when it seems like everyone on the ladder is tearing you apart and no one cares, when everything's going wrong and you can't even roll a 15 speed piece, who will be there to save you? Janua appears as a dastardly thief, stealing the heart of Social and giving him comfort in this draft.
You know, we do have a Karina. I mean, that's going to be a little bit tough. Social, thinking about his options, we're looking at a bit of an earlier ML shoe.
Looking?
Oh, and he does lock it in. We got the third pick coming up then. So, you know, this is where you kind of decide, like, this is how I'm going to fight him. This is, like, the strategy I'm going with. And in this specific case, we see him take the shoe, but still thinking about what to do on that band protection slot, hovering the Payra here. Payra, not a bad unit into the Karina, but I don't know if you want to take that into Alaya and in neutral. That's the problem, right? What if you just jam a DJ Basar on 3? Suddenly you're stuck in the worst place possible. And no, we are not going for that pussy shit. No DJ Basars, no sir. We're going Ran. We're going in dry, no lube. Ran Polly too. What a combo. That's how you know he means business, and that's how you know we're in the to fuck the bullshit. That's a Veritas classic.
No stronger powers to be expected of Veritas than getting the third band protection, because now they can truly jam Ran in and say fuck it.
That's the crazy part. Social's like the second fastest player in the guild, and 2 games so far we've seen him get outsped. And here, ooh, we're going to pick up the haste. A little bit of a late pickup. I think he might eat the ban here. Usually for the first pick player, your pick 4 is your strongest pick of the draft, and that's what gets banned. And last right of crowd, we already know that boy is on Aureus. But Navy Captain Landy getting locked out, and we will be seeing a different White Knight today.
Yes, we will. Unfortunately, the captain has come aboard, so hide your liquor and hide your women sailors. It's not going to be a fun time with this stuck up
That's right. Hide your kids and hide your wife. She's still going to be able to find you. Shell tier being shown right now. I mean, that is going to be able to knock out all evasion units, and locked in right away. Injury, evasion, all that good stuff coming in for the Shell tier. Yeah, I can only imagine this is a ban on one of the last two characters, and for social, he might just want to take out this Politis.
No, instead it's going to be a goodbye Karina. She won't even get a chance to disappoint with another failed defense break, and the captain will not be coming on board. Back to the Jack Daniels boys.
That's fucking
I
crazy.
don't drink. It's hard for me.
This is the third game in a row that we've casted where Rand is taking the first turn. He presses us too. Like, hello? We're seeing so many Rand games today. We're gonna burn the book again. Paulie comes through, and we know this is a real Rand. This is the old Mace account. Damage comes through. We strip the Janua, and oh boy, bye-bye Janua. Wave him goodbye, chat. He is flipping his hair just so he can look pretty while he dies. What a pretty corpse. Holy moly, gets taken out right away, and, you know, congratulations, you got that pay return.
A stunning corpse that seems to have straddled on and moved away from this plane of existence.
I mean, I would say social has a chance here because Blood Moon Haste is like the king of comebacks, right? You play against aggression and you start to reverse that tempo, but a big defense break on him. Paulie S3 comes through here. That's going to be a lot of... Never mind. Wow, the escort's actually doing work here. So here, maybe you just drag the S1 with the lie. We want to take out the Haste. We don't want the Haste to play the game.
Absolutely cannot have that small boy doing whatever he wants, because just like a kid trapped in a GameStop located within a mall, he's here to run absolute havoc.
Wow, we're gonna duel into the shoe as well, so we do not care. We know we have enough damage. Drops the Haste right there, and through the escort, kill goes through. Rand takes another quick turn, whips a Peyra, and she is out of here.
That makes me feel bad for Peyra, the other big booba racist.
The other races. Yeah, Platy's gonna
big
even
booba
out the
racist.
score.
Yeah, remember.
We are looking at a cool 2-3 for both sides. So Plat takes the win, and social takes the loss. Yeah, I need to update the cool infographic you guys are seeing. Very high quality on screen. No need to thank me, chat. It's just what I do.
Graphic designer. You ever thought about it?
It's my passion, my brother.
Shut the fuck up. That's not Mace, right? Right?
No, but Mace did give him the account, so that's the old Mace account.
What a gift.
What a gift. You give someone the gift of speed, like, you know, you teach a man, you give a man a fish, he gets to eat a meal, right? But you give the man the gift of speed, and he gets to be fast for a lifetime. We truly live in a blessed era.
Truly live in a blessed era.
So, with that, we do fall to our last matchup of the day. On the left, we got Jello, and on the right, we got Adamantoys. These are two legend players of all times. Let's just say that.
Hey.
I'm crossing, bro. My fingers are crossed that we do not sit here for 30 minutes and we start streaming Balatro.
I'm going to let people know that the website Green Man Gaming is having a 14% off sale on all games for its birthday.
Oh, that's what's up. I love GMG. GMG's nice.
Get some shopping done, maybe. Go get your affairs in order. Check if Kendrick dropped again. You know, do what you gotta do, Chad.
Oh,
do what
shit,
you gotta
bro. Not another Kendrick drop. Drake's already dead.
It's already. Yeah, listen, bro. Somebody's gotta teach that corpse a lesson.
Oh shit, man. Speaking of teaching corpses lessons, Haste is teaching corpses supreme lessons, being able to tank aggression and then revive them. But I mean, this is not the Jello we know. Hang on a second. Zio into a Ran. This is some new age aggressive Jello. That's Jello with Carolina Reaper pepper put in it. Somebody got to go back to the kitchen. What is going on?
Yes, as I like to say, it's the classic draft. Zio and Ran really a pairing just as well as known as Mao Zedong and Kim Jong-un. Really just absolute dictator, powered up by Ran's ability to induce the Great Famine, as we call. No CR from Stigma. No actual survivability through defense break. You know, really breaking the will of the enemy people. And just, once again, more jokes you'll never hear outside of this.
And you know that is really interesting. Speaking of Supreme Leader, uh, two White Knights coming through when you know you're gonna have to fight up against some bullshit oppression. Two white shields on each hand. You are prepared. You are ready. Navy Captain Landy as well as Bellion. No souls available to Jello. And holy shit, we know he's fast, but he's really switching it up today. Blooming Litica as well. Oh, wow. We're just layering in all the annoying cleave units as much as is possible, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like, hey, man, I don't know what you think is going to happen, but these people in chat, these nice 220 plus people, they need to go home, and I won't let you kidnap them for an hour plus, Adamantoise. And it's up to him to try to keep us hostage for as long as he can. I feel like I'm playing a game of Dead by Daylight in 2017.
You know, I'm so glad because, like, when third pick was coming through, I'm like, it better not be the dark unit I think it is. And it was not. I'm just glad we're not seeing Shooting Star Arcades on 3. That's a Jello special, by the way. I don't even know if I should be talking about this. Like, it's not TOS, but it's not something I want to see people do on the ladder, you know?
It's not TOS, it's just against the American
Yeah, it's against the Geneva Convention, bro. Like, we talked about this. It's not pre-banned in game, but it's pre-banned IRL. You can't be picking Shooting Star Arcades on 3 and then taking people to 30 minutes, and your wins just come from people top writing because they're tired and they don't want to be here anymore.
Bro, fucking Maven is smoking on that Rib Bozo right now. That hack watch.
What's Maven doing?
He literally turned on his cam and just started smoking a cigar for social.
That's fucking fire, bro.
Holy
shit.
Rest in peace, social.
He
It was
just
nice.
saved the cigar just for when he's winning. That's what it is.
Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta hit the Rib Bozo when
you gotta hit the Rib Bozo when you're putting dudes in the ground. Let's fly,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Let me see some Let's Flies in the chat. Holy shit. Bro, 4 games in a row now, we're seeing a first turn ran. Like, how crazy is that? That's still insane.
Yeah,
that's still insane
but
to me.
this is the part where Ran
does what Rand does, and he's got an entourage following him up. The Zio's here, the Rowana's here. Have no fear, the whole team is here. What is this, fucking Smash Ultimate?
Everyone is here. Zio's going now. We're going to be able to take a huge chunk out of somebody. It really depends on whether the Zio's... Ooh, this is going to be an effect on the Zio, and we miss silence as well. You know it's not a damage Zio, because if it was a damage Zio, you'd be doing a lot more damage to that Bellion. And now, it feels like Jello's kind of trapped in a weird spot.
Certainly. Fishing for a defense break, not really earning it, getting it any which way, and so it's going to be up to Blooming Litica to finish the job that the rest of the team started, and it starts with the captain.
Oh, takes her out right away. The Unbuffable doing a lot of work versus the Haze. Only barrier coming out on the Bellion. And with no blood aura, do you get a kill here? We're going to need to rely on his natural damage. 25.7k HP here. We rip it on the Rand. Do get a kill. Landy comes back 1 HP. Is it enough to keep her there? This is going to have to be enough. We pull for a dual attack, fishing for the Landy. And no, instead, goes for Rebellion, strips some buffs.
I'd arguably say we like the Bellion a little bit more just to get rid of all those nasty skill nullifiers as soon as possible.
Skill nullifiers were really keeping Jello steady, but now this is where the ship gets rocky. The waves are coming through. Provoke going for all the units here. Land onto only Zio getting off scot-free. I mean, a little bit bad because your Zio ideally wants to be able to close out this Landy, but your units are so fast. The Landy is actually so slow. We're at the point where, you know, the Landy's not doing much. That's the only saving grace for Jello, because otherwise you'd be in a lot of trouble. And strips the attack buff off the Zio. Extra attack comes through, healing, and that's enough. I think Jello's gassed out. Adamantoise takes the first game of the set.
Exactly. It was just like a high school relationship facing the troubles of the first year of college. You were going steady for a while there, but then all of a sudden, NTR. It's a terrible fate to have to suffer under, but things take a turn, and sometimes they take a turn for the worse. And it looks like he was just unable to weather that storm.
A little bit rough out here. Jello, I wonder, okay, really interesting question, right? What the fuck? I was like, you know, I wonder if he's gonna switch it up. And okay, that's a switch up.
You see, he's switching it up, and I'm switching it up to Balatro right now. That's my
I'm told, oh man, we don't want to see this. Here it comes. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh man, we don't want to see this. All right, I'm
We
getting
don't.
my blanket ready. You know what? Maybe I'll stream Balatro alongside with you. It's gonna be a good time. Here's the Quisty. Everybody loves a good Quisty, right, guys? Oh shit, bro. All right, well,
bro. Second screen it, bro. I got you.
all right.
I got
Anyway,
you. Put me in the corner. Put me all the way in the fucking top left corner, please.
yeah. Anyway, I'll throw it up.
Oh, fucking.
I'll throw it up. Here it comes. Let's see. Watch stream. Throw that out there. Did I just crash my Discord? No, it didn't. Okay, thank the Lord.
I'll actually do a new run. So I'm up to purple stake now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so this is gonna be for those of you guys that get bored easily. Let me do a little some for you. All right, guys.
You just need
This is gonna take a while. Like me and Divine have checked out. Like we've clocked out. We're out on lunch right now. We are not about this.
Yo, easy flush.
If you were not aware, by the way, this is how Jello, in seasons where he doesn't play the game, hits Emperor. Okay? He plays enough games to get the easy games out the way, and when games get hard, the Shooting Star Arcades comes out. It's in. It's in. So,
who dared him? There must be some motherfucker down
he
there.
lost game one, bro. That's what happened. He lost game one. I thought, you know, the Geneva Convention prevents people from doing this to the boys, but you know, we might need to update the code on the Geneva Convention.
We might need to.
Is this it? This
update
is it.
our
Okay.
doctrines a little bit.
Yeah. While that's happening, while this match is happening, here's just a little.
I just want diamonds, and it keep.
Trying to find some good screen real estate to put you on, so people can, you know, if they want to watch what Shooting Star Arcades does, they can. If they do not want to, you know, I'll just put that over the music. We don't care what music's going on right now while you're being rocked to sleep.
Bro, oh shit. Driver's license so early in the run, I can't even fucking really use it. Is that K-Ron too? Oh my god.
It is K-Ron too. We're getting all the demons out here shooting.
No, K-Ron got bent down.
Here's the crazy part, like the Spirit Eye Celine is in the back. That I thought he would be committing to the demonic terrorism win condition, but no, we're actually enabling the Celine here. Don't put the Janua to sleep. That's a little bit different. And ooh, the barrier's gonna be able to protect two of these guys. Wait, what if I pause the music? Do you have the music on? You do?
In the
Okay.
game? Yeah.
We'll keep this on.
I can
mean,
turn it off.
we need music that vibes. And,
Okay,
and
got
this gets close enough. I'll just hide the music bar.
Jumbo Spectral, okay.
Yeah, now you guys see what unit's going, how much HP they have. Holy fuck, the Rimuru missed kill by a smidge. That's what you need, right there. Yeah, that Celine is really high ER now. Holy shit, had a sneeze there for a second. And yeah, this is gonna be one of those games. You guys gotta do something, like your laundry's ready, you gotta go take out the trash. I know it's Sunday for a lot of you guys. If you got some chores to do, feel free to just, like, I don't know, put the stream in your earbud and just go AFK.
Oh, you think we do investment? I think we actually do investment here. I think this like powers us up through.
What stage are we at right now?
We're at ante 2 out of 8.
Investment's still good, yeah.
Yeah. I just need to find a Joker that gives me some control over my deck. And I didn't want to do a flush game, but we're 100% in a flush game.
I would say we're looking good, but like in reality, I don't even know what's happening. I think regardless though, like here's the thing, right? And why Jello is so going into this so strong. Bro, his team is down 2-3. If he loses this game, he's out. So he's going for the one method that he knows he cannot lose. And by the way, like until Smilegate fixes this, this is public domain knowledge, okay? You can get free Emperor with this draft every single season. If your Shooting Star Arcades is good enough to trap people into the game, people will just top right to you, and they'll just give you the win after 30 minutes. That or both player loses. And all Jello does is play TFT, or he does this at work, and he's just clicking Shooting Star Arcades self S2 on every couple of minutes, and free Emperor every season. Is Shooting Star Arcades even worth building? It is if you want a free Emperor and don't want to play
like this.
Yeah, with third pick, you can't even ban it. Yeah, it's literally a worse version of Candlestick Elvira. It's worse. I will say though, he's taking the honorable out of buffing the Celine and like not really going for the rope play. And now Rimuru, we're gonna soul burn again. Damage does come out on the Celine. We got the evasion and we got the immortality. Holy.
We got double Hermit cards coming out over here.
Oh, we like seeing Hermit.
I see some that just base gives me chips. Give me some that gives me chips.
Yeah, you know, with the honorable play, Shooting Star Arcades kind of sucks. You kind of have to have that villain energy and be down playing like a fiend. But Spirit Eye Celine, we are going to be getting all our allies back. One S3 press, that's all it takes, and suddenly our entire team is back here again. Holy.
The gang's all here, bro. The gang's all here.
Oh, that's another Assess and Analyze, though. Rimuru is going to extend that immortality by another turn. Really awkward. I mean, Lua's out in the open. No guiding light to her name. So, unfortunately, for as fast as she comes back to life, she's going to get taken out again. That is also going to go -1 on the cooldown for Spirit Eye. And you know, Adamantoy is taking every opportunity he can and is going to knock that Spirit Eye out. Holy shit.
Oh, did she die? Oh no, she gets brought back by the.
No, she did die. She did die. I don't think Jealous
no,
actually
she gets
playing
brought back
to, like,
by the
to like troll the entire guild plus chat. That'd be kind of fucked up, you know? Yeah,
oh shit,
Spenny is going to be soul burning here. GG comes out. Adamantoys takes the match. Score will be updated to a clean 4-2. So that means for this season, season 13's Veritas, the Veritas crew battle, Plan Z is going to be taking the win. I like how we're just that much that in character in Velocro. We're really committing to the run.
An amazing show from both teams as they come out here. Plan Z, it's Plan Z, right? By the way, Plan Z.
It's Plan Z. Yep,
securing the win with a loss from Poods. Double wins coming out from Poopist and Ricazzo. Another loss. Wait, what's the E stand for?
What do you mean?
The E next to Ada? Adamantoys?
Oh, it was supposed to be a W. My bad.
It's like,
I typed
E
in the wrong letter. My fault.
I was like, what the fuck does E mean?
Yeah,
No,
it's a W. It's an @
W.
sign now. Let's just keep it like that. Fuck it. Yeah, if they tie 3-3, we would have played a tiebreaker. It would be like a mysterious combatant from either side. But as is, I keep forgetting. Plan Z will be taking the matchup, and I think thus concludes season 13's Veritas Crew Battle. We do this like every season. It's not always streamed, especially not by me. Like I don't do big streams every season, but if I don't wake up, yeah, I don't stream it if I'm like fucking dead asleep. But I did get to sleep early last night, so we got this. Can we have one last Poos match, dude? Oh boy. Okay, this is where the boys get a little stupid. So we might be throwing in some bonus matches.
Hey, fair enough. I'm down for it. I'll even look at the screen.
As long as we're not getting sent to like 30 minutes for Shooting Star Arcades, we're good. All right, Let me clock out of this Balatro game real quick. So, so YouTube at least
Get
isn't
real
like
content.
confused. You know what I'm saying? Like,
People are just gonna say, "Holy shit, I got walkie-talkie."
oh, congrats.
Yeah.
4s and 10s?
It's a 10 and 4 time.
Oh yes, sir. All right. Let me put the regular music back. Yeah, who's Pooh's playing? Like, what's going on here? All right, you keep at it. I'm gonna check back in.
How do I do this?
All right, boys, what's going on?
Oh,
what's up?
we're choosing who gets to
Am I supposed to put
Doing
Peyton in the
another
YouTube
match.
video?
Yeah,
where
we're doing this
because he's ripping the Rip Bozo. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
be in the
I did.
YouTube
Oh, yeah,
video.
he did.
I'll throw it up. I'll throw it up.
Wait, hold up. Let me.
Yeah. You go for it. I'll throw it up.
Yo, we need.
Oh my god.
That's a fucking
what about-
all time, bro. That's fucking going in it. Holy shit.
Yeah, what about Valk versus Poods? And if you win Valk, Poods gets a 1-week ban from your stream.
What if? Okay, how about if? So here's what we'll do. If he wins, right?
Yeah.
He gets to ban Poods for a week. If Poods wins, he gets to make your event craft.
No, I'm good, bro. I'm not trying to brick my account like that.
No,
All good,
he
bro.
gets-
All good.
He gets moderator for a week or something, or VIP or something.
Bro, let him
Yeah,
make your
you
event
can't-
piece.
Yeah,
No,
VIP him in your
dude.
chat. VIP.
He's
Yeah,
already
let him make-
VIP.
Let him
Oh,
let
what
him
the
make your
fuck?
event piece.
Yeah. You know, Poos
No,
is
let
my
him
first
direct-
sub who's like, he wasn't one of my friends.
No. Okay, how about this? You let Poodler direct one of your streams.
He already directed like the stream on Monday, bro.
Yeah, you got the account review.
I see.
We did his account review. Yeah, he was directing the entire thing. He was showing me all the
I
units he
see.
didn't use.
Oh, sure.
All right, who's willing to beat down Poods to not have him craft your shit?
No,
Bro.
no one's volunteering.
Bro,
Bro,
we really had to do a crafting event check earlier today. That shit was crazy.
Dude, I really got DMs for that. Like, what was that about?
Yeah.
Like, I thought
Dude,
that shit
some
was a
people's
joke. I
event
really
craft
got.
were so
I really
fucking
did
bad.
get. No. I really did get 2 DMs about it.
Yeah,
Showing me their
no.
event
Ape
pieces.
sent out a ping, was like, if you're finishing your crafting event, make sure it's at least approved by Wind Demon, Ape, or one of the mods not named Poots. We
know
can't
what?
we can't have Poots
Alright.
do this.
Who am I grabbing? Yo, Rakazo?
I feel like Rakazo's gonna lose.
Okay, I'm
Kazu's not
down.
losing.
I'm not fighting Poots when Poots
I'll
is
even
warmed up,
give you
know what I'm
first
saying?
pick. Wait, actually you get to choose. Do you want first pick or second pick?
I'll take second pick.
He
Alright,
said
excellent.
loser
Second
gets
pick?
event
Okay.
crafted by me. Bring it on.
All right, let's get it. I'm going back to the casting couch.
All right.
All right. We're playing right now. We're getting Rakazo versus Poots. Loser gets the winner gets to pick the loser's event craft. By the way. And I mean it's Poots.
That's really only a punishment for one of them, isn't it?
It is. It is a punishment only for one of them. But I mean, you know, you're counting on Rakazo to do Rakazo things. And all right, you know, we didn't get a match 7, so this is going to be our bonus match of the day.
I feel like we might just honest to God see Rakazo play cool, and if there's any thought he might lose, that motherfucker's gonna go 300% out of nowhere. He's like, all right, okay. He's gonna look like Janua when he gets proc. He's like, all right, fucking time's over. I'll put up the stream again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Where is my blue stacks? I can't find my. Oh, there it is. Okay, there you go. Maven, yo, thank you for the 3-month, dude. Welcome back. I appreciate it. Ahoy. Rip Bozo. That was pretty flames. That was pretty flames.
I saw, bro. I was like, holy shit, people are leveling up in real time.
戦うべき時を見極めてこそ騎士です。
All right.
Midnight
okay.
Gala Lilius once again under the dawn of protection out of Poods, his favorite lady to lead into the lustrous land of liquidity and victory. And she will be opposed once again by Pera. Getting a lot done actually so far in the series. Really like to see her out and really like to see her once again under the ban protected veil in which she can lower the threats, put out that unbuffable, which is dangerous for first pick units like Politis, as we talked about about before, and give her team a form of protection that doesn't necessarily mean that you're committing to non-aggression.
And, you know, once again, Rikazo is going to be picking up Peyra alongside Blooming Litica. We are looking to push back everything Pood's got. Land unbuffable. No matter how many rounds of auto cleanse he has, that unbuffable is going to stick. Pood's really doesn't like playing like with cleanse or debuff. Like he's just, bro, Darkest Dungeon players are so fucking weird, man. Darkest Dungeon players are not okay, man. What the fuck? What is this? Like, actually.
What are you doing?
Bro, he's really like, yeah, so I got my support, I got my carry, I'm just gonna pick 3 tanks. Like, I fucking love Poos, but like, what the fuck is wrong with Darkest Dungeon players? Because, okay, it's one thing to, you know, not pick a lot of damage, but Poos really doesn't play cleanse as well. And every time, if you see somebody streaming a match, and you see left side with 50 debuffs, you know damn well it's a Poos match. And right there, that's what happened. You eat 50 debuffs, and your thingamabob just gets stripped. Your damage limit.
Thingamabob.
Bro, that's your fucking thingamabob. I don't know what else to call it. Unfortunately, the barrier didn't go. That might go pretty far in keeping the Gala alive. And
did that defense break?
How did that defense break happen?
Oh, she's on fucking Alba, whatever,
Alabastron,
Albatron,
yeah, okay.
Albastron, yeah.
I was like, what is going on?
She's on Alabama.
Alabama.
She's on Alabama.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
I think this is actually a bit of a tough rotation here. Blooming Litica doesn't really want to rip the S3 with a slow debuff, so a little bit clutching it out by, ooh, wow. And, you know, as I say that, he's going to rip it. We care about the skill nullifier, so we're going to disregard the damage. Just puts in 7,000 true damage. You know what? It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fair enough. Rikazo's really got to see through to the end of the game. It's not his only win condition. As you can see, Laya back there being a monster all in her own right. And unless she gets dealt with, she could easily tear this stage and this entire setup.
Oh, and we do drop the S3 into the Gala Lilius, and that is the power of a something like to the tune of 13,000 HP on a barrier plus a Troublemaker Crozet. No matter how squishy you are, you're just going to get popped. And, bro, that Gala Lilius holding on to dear fucking life with a thread of HP to her name. Troublemaker Crozet finally getting able to cleanse her and closing out the turn no matter what. We're going to cleanse her even though it screws our speed tuning, even though we're not getting a lot of damage in. We're just going to hit once, heal up. That's everything we can do. We need to be able to keep our Gala alive. Poods really want to make sure she stays alive no matter what if he wants to win the game. That's what it takes to play one of these protect the princess compositions.
And speaking of things she's going to need another excellent barrier coming out thanks to the Arrowwell, taking the turn here to proc the Janua. Now that he's stunned, he can't have any fun with all that S2, so it's time to put him through a little bit of a test while Poods and his team are at their best. Bereft of their team's damage and getting ready to set up, he's going to put the attack buff up and hopefully push this team to win, and through the rain or shine at the end of the day, Laya will pave a way to victory.
You can cleanse the Janua right here just to get him another turn, get a little bit of value back, but this is where the game starts to look really rough for Rikazo. Pretty sure the soul here goes to, we fish for the stun on the Gala, especially if he's feeling confident about it. We did strip a lot of buff from her earlier because we cannot let her roam free onto the Laya. We need to pop these units one at a time, and no, we're gonna instead S1 the Arrowwell. Oh boy, Janua here's gonna have a hard time. I mean, I do think he lives if you can get a kill and put him back in a Wind Rider, but no passive, no S3 cooldown, only attack buff to his name. He's gonna go down real fast.
Ooh, Poods getting a little bit of a laugh in, feeling good about himself and taking the opportunity to rub a little bit of that in towards his opponent. I don't know exactly where that confidence has come from. Poods, as far as I've known, has been a respectful member of the community, but maybe he's finally meting out some justice, and maybe he'll mete out a little bit more as the S3 drops and does that damage, rips through, almost hitting 20k, and almost putting a lie in a grave for good, proccing Dark Bloodkeeper.
S score from Peyra is the only thing keeping her alive, but now Even though we got to keep the Laya, the Janua gets taken out right here, and skill nullifier chipped out from the Blooming Lidica as well. This Laya is not long for the world. You gotta make sure you're tempoing up with her, and you gotta make sure you're getting things done. We got the ultimate in 2 turns, but is that going to be enough? We burn a stun onto the Gala. Bit of a risky play with our blue unit, but it pays off here, and here instead drags it with the Payra. No stun.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. But we have to count on the fortune for Rakazo to get another Alabastron proc and get that 2-turn attack down on the Midnight Galililius. I
Another
imagine
stun
it
onto
won't
the
do
air
too
wall.
much.
I mean, he's buying all the time he can, but is this going to be enough? We drop an S1 onto the Laya, and Laya is taking all the taking everything she can tank essentially, but it's going to be rough. Payra S2 comes through. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what Rakazo's buying time for. Counter attack from the Trozet stuns her, so no extra turn value, and pushback from the Blooming Lidica. Not going to be able to strip the buffs off the Gala this time.
Yeah, push back on everyone but the Minister of Defense, Troublemaker Crowsbat, who's dealing out a little bit of that justice and saying, stun for stun. You want to stun my girl? I'm going to stun you. Okay? That's equivalent exchange. He knows all about it.
Absolutely. Laya finally getting a turn. Needs to think about what he can do here. Do you go for... Oh, and he does go for it. Goes for the Soul Burn. Which one of the front units are we taking out? We're going to take out Troublemaker Crozet. That man has stopped a lot of the aggressive action we want to push. A little bit of healing. Not going to be enough to keep us perfectly chill through the Galililius. Hopefully we can survive till another S3. That is surely Rakazo's game plan. And we're going to pull the dual attack. No stun. Attack down against the Sea Phantom Politis.
She heals on S3?
When you kill something, yeah. That's why she's like a guaranteed win condition.
Why? She doesn't need that.
She doesn't. I mean, she's a witty bitty support. Support's gotta heal, right? You gotta cleanse and heal. That's what supports do.
We talked about it, how stupid it is, where it's just like, I was playing Ancient Inheritance the other day, right?
Yep.
And I'm using Amelia. And I'm like, oh man, I have a lot of debuffs on my team, and Amelia S3 only heals cleanses 2. And I'm like, why does Laya just cleanse everything? And I'm fucking done, bro.
And
Back to the
she's
match.
fast, and she's got damage, and she dual attacks. Yeah. 2024, boys. We love 2024. It gives us the units of all time, and Payra doing what she can. Both of these boys got a 2024 unit a piece on each side. You got the Laya, and you have that Politis, and I would say they're actually evening each other out a little bit. This time though, lots of debuff. We're sped up,
and it doesn't
and we're
kill
almost knocking
again.
out the arrow well. Almost. It does a little bit more damage this time, and I mean that's kind of all you need. Another dual attack comes through.
Finally putting the bandit down.
Yeah, we take her out, and oh boy, Payra doesn't get that turn. Unfortunately, that is all she wrote. That's all Laya can do. You got your 2024 unit, and that's enough. Galililius is not having it. Dark Blood Drinker, what the fuck is Janua's artifact called? Whatever that is.
Dark Blood Keeper.
Dark Blood Keeper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
providing another one of those barriers, and I think this barrier really helps, not only just because of the protection through the mitigation, but also through the way that it gives him just enough buffs to keep that all-important damage limit safe and secure.
But you know what? While that Gala is high ER, it's not enough to resist both of these very aggressive Klee-style units. And once again, the debuff causes a round of unbuffables to be pulled out. Blooming Lidica just so much value this match, and now, we don't get the stun onto the Sea Phantom Politis. Sea Phantom Politis finally gets her turn, but no S3 for her either, so we're just going to pass the turn.
Is S2 back up? Man, I shudder to think if this Payra actually did have a Goblet of Oath, because she would have gotten even more value out of it. Goblet of Oath can only proc 3 times, and I think she's gone around the clock enough to have gotten full usage out of it, and its cooldown reduction if Rakazo was carrying it.
I think real dangerous here. Both players trading emos back a little bit. Payro drops yet another S3, 4 debuffs on the side of Poods, speeding up our Blooming Litka. Blooming Litka gets more turns, and we get another turn. Do you burn? Like, you got a 1 soul burn, right? You want to burn it onto the poly? No, we're going to go on the Gala instead. Gets another stun. But this is the turn where the unbuffable wears off, but... Blooming Litka only has another turn left, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised Poods is still, like, not won yet, because, you know, all things aside, I do think having speed down versus Rikazo's entire team is just too powerful. But instead, he actually manages to take out the Sea Phantom Poly, so it's a Gala solo now. Gala definitely has a chance here, but as we ride later into Frenzy, the HP gap gets closed, and Gala doesn't get her full damage penetration. She actually gets a little bit worse the deeper you go into Frenzy.
And even though it is a green unit, even though it's not 100%, he still gets the stun here, and he gets a follow-up with the Blooming Litka S3. Going to put up some more of those skill nullifiers, and I think that's the real dangerous point, is that all this sustain, this surprising amount, might just put him out for good. He's got the souls to sustain back up, but he's got to avoid the stun here, and he's got to survive this hit right now, and another stun. Nah, and he can't do it if he gets dual attacked as well, putting him in a grave for sure, shutting him down, and making Rikazo come out as the first turn winner here.
Ooh. Yeah, and that was extremely well played for Rikazo. I thought he might have been in a little bit of trouble. All that protection for the Gala Lilius might have been enough, but in this case, I mean, we saw that. That's an aggro masterclass. In fact, I would even say that's a little bit faster. That's a cleave master class right there. How to control your opponents, how to count your turns, and over the course of a really long, elongated match, outvalue your opponent.
I mean, I have to disagree. I only take my cleave advice from our gracious previous
I'm starting
guest,
to see some screenshots being shared. We're putting this on a t-shirt. You know, when JFam was in his match earlier, Pooh says bad Gala.
Bad Gala.
And I think in this case, Pooh's Gala also getting exposed for being a bad Gala, bro.
Now, some chatters have also noticed we got the pre-ban coming out for the Chris Christie, disenabling the slowest match, and also, and this is the real pity for everyone, including me, everyone in chat, disabling another opportunity for a round of Balatro. I really feel like that next hand was going to pop up. I could see I was going for the even Steven Joker, but unfortunately we'll be going into an Arrowell followed by another Light Knight, as you like to put it, my fighting partner Valk.
Absolutely. Light Knight, we fight tonight. Yes, sir.
This is my fight tonight with these Light Knights.
And we're seeing this so much. The Payra on 3, and once again, Blooming Litka. But this time, the Gala seems to be a turncoat. Trade asides to Rikazo, who's not being able to play his Gala. But, you know about this Bellion?
No.
It's high HP3F.
Oh, God, that's right. Fuck me. Oh.
Yeah, it's high HP3F.
Why? Why, Poods? What have we done? What have we done to deserve this?
Oh, God.
Oh, the Gala gets
Bro, third
value,
pick
right?
protection. I feel like, okay, you know how there's a thing where it's like, whenever there's a good slow unit, like your A-Ravi, like your Blood Moon Haze, Rem even, the Cleaver takes it and does demonic things with it, right? I feel like whenever there's a mechanic that's supposed to be favorable for fast players, the slow player takes the mechanic. Like, now you can solo carry on 3 as the slower player and just draft all of these mechanical supports that check your opponent's composition. And in this case, I mean, we got the high HP 3F Bellion on 3rd. Just a cool Angel of Light. A cool Elena for the draft, of course, you know?
Of course, of course. Speaking of which, we see Rikazo doing a dastardly deed and going in for a ban that was a planned attack at the heart of someone like Poods, his favorite unit, Angel of Light Angelica. Can we get a rest in peace in chat? Rest in peace for Poods.
Yeah,
losing his favorite unit's favorite girl. Rip Boza. Instead, Elena will have to, I don't know, do something or whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, Lena's gonna do Elena things, but gets pushed back. That's not a high effect ER Elena. Payra actually getting her entire combo off. S2, we put up the S3. Attack buff will come out for the rest of our team, and there it is. We have not only the Gala Lilius, but also Blooming Litica with the extra debuff. Speeds up, catches Poos right here. We're gonna put down a lot of damage. S3 comes out, we're going for it. We want the skill nullifiers, and holy fuck, that did nothing.
Holy shit, that did nothing! But it did provoke the counterattack out of the blind, doing a little something something, and now we have the most important turn, I'd say, of this entire game. The S3 out of this Midnight Galililius. Will this put Gamer Girl Belian in her chair and out for good? It does, immediately tearing through her. Of course, with no escort coming out from the airwell, she sits pretty and does diddly squat, and that'll be the end for Rikazo, who stands on top.
Thank the Lord we don't have to sit through a belly of 3F game. Woo! Okay, God bless Rikazo. The aggro king himself. I just realized I did this entire last part with my screen zoomed out. I'm sorry, guys. I fucking forgot to turn off my screen after I was sharing Discord. Whoopsie. Professional streamer. XD.
Professional streamer.
Oh. Was that a good gala at Poods when Demon asks? Oh no, Poods is getting a new one ripped. Alright, have at it. Poods event craft being crafted by Poods.
That's the worst thing. That's the worst fate you could hope for.
Is Poods crafting your event buff, but you're also Poods. Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Nah, Wind is working overtime. It's Sunday. He is still clocked into the hater building, bro. Yeah, Poods. The chat wants to know, was that a good gala? What do you think?
Oh, good. When clocking in those extra hater hours at the Church of Hatred, we call that Sunday service.
We call that Sunday service. Oh, I think the really crazy part is like, Pooz really was flaming at Gala earlier. That Gala not only won, but Pooz also lost on his Gala, and then Rikazo. I mean, Rikazo is a man that requires no introduction. We know he has crazy good damage gear on that Gala. Was banning Gala not the play? Yeah, Poos, what do you think? Was banning Gala not the play there? He's throwing out the Korea emote. Oh, man.
Well, now that's over. I got to ask you a completely unrelated question, Valk.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm looking at a Chinese food place, right? I'm trying to pick out what to order.
Okay.
And I see lobster fried rice for $7.80.
That sounds suspicious as hell.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm sitting here and I'm like,
bro, Chinese restaurants, to my knowledge, likes to make money, and I don't know how. I don't know how they're selling lobster fried rice for $7, bro, to make money. Are you looking at a menu from like 10 years ago before the inflation or what?
I'm looking at a menu from before. I'm looking at a menu from back in the day when like you'd go to your job and there'd be a couple scabs outside working for the Pinkertons, you know?
Dude, yeah, what is going on? I don't know. That's got to be one of those like old menus, right? Like the ones you pull out of the fucking phone books, you know?
Nah, bro, I'm on Grubhub. I can't. That's why I'm terrified,
Isn't that a
bro.
food delivery app? Like, aren't food delivery apps usually overcharging by like 20%?
Bro, the plain fried rice is under $5. I'm terrified because my mom picked out the spot. Because she's like, I don't want to cook. I'm like, all right, here's my phone. I just got paid. Order from wherever you want. And I'm like, all right, fine. And then she orders from this place, and I'm like, okay, the reviews look good, but the reviews can be good. But I look at the prices, and I'm like, holy fucking shit, I'm scared for my life. Like,
yeah. I mean, doing the math, that comes out to like $6.50 probably without being on Grubhub. So. I don't know. Look, man, I don't know about you, but like, I don't order Chinese food from a place that shows me an English menu.
Is that
like
okay,
if this is General
go.
Tso's chicken? Like, I'm not ordering from there, bro. You gotta give me you
real
gotta give me
Chinese
the
food?
jiaji, you know.
Jiaji. You know what? It's time. It's time I learned full Chinese. I think it'll come into handy. You know, if I
Yeah.
learn Chinese by 30, I should be able to get a wife. That's the plan, really. That's
You
the kind of
should be able.
four
Is that
stage.
is that the end game? You're trying to fish for a Chinese wife.
I
She'll save you a lot of money.
got no joke. I'll just say yeah, sure.
She'll
I was
save you a
thinking of
lot
a
of
joke.
money.
I was saving a lot of money.
Yeah. She'll also, you know, here's the cool thing about Chinese wife. You get to play good cop all the time. Yeah, you get to play good cop all the time. There you go.
I get to be the nice one.
Yeah.
I get to be the nice one.
I don't know what it is, but in Chinese culture, I think mom takes it upon themselves to be the bad cop, even though they shouldn't be. Like, personality-wise, my mom and my dad, like, my mom is 1,000% the good cop, right? But
I just 100%
always,
like.
she plays bad cop.
I think now we could talk about it because we're a little bit older. I'm so looking forward to some of the shit of being a dad's got to suck, right? But I'm 100% looking forward to when my kid gets in his first fight and beats somebody up, and mom's like, "You got to tell him, you got to ground him. What he did was terrible." I'm like, "Absolutely." And I come in like, what did you do, Junior?" And I hand him a 20. "I can't believe this. Such a disappointment to the family. I'm gonna buy you something from Best Buy. You know this. I can't." You're grounded with a new flat screen TV.
Like my dad taught me how to fight, but my dad also taught me to use my powers responsibly.
No, that's what pissed me off, right? So like, I get taught my whole life, right? You know, be the bigger man. You're like, Omar, you're so much bigger than the other kids. You've got to be a gentleman. You've got to be a man. Just because somebody hits you doesn't mean you have the right to hit them back. You don't understand their troubles. You know, acting out in anger is really a sign of weakness, not a sign of strength. I get in my first fight in middle school. I get my shit kicked out of me, but I'm still standing. I'm still fucking standing. I come home. My mom calls me a bitch. She's just like, why didn't you knock him out? Like, my dad comes home and he's just like, "You didn't hit back at all?" He's just like, "Wow, son. I'm enrolling you in fucking Taekwondo immediately. You're a fucking pussy." I'm like, "Thank God."
Oh no.
Wow. Thanks, guys. And that's how I got my black belt.
If your black units are under level, please kill the white mobs. Will do, sir.
If your
Thank
black
you, Wind
unit
Demon.
under leveled, please enable the Boston Police Department.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm fucking dying. Dude, how are there like 9 billion people in the Veritas RTA call, bro? You think this is last week, but this is actually the off season.
I
Oh
do,
man.
I do
Also-
try to keep it real, Ichinose. Yeah.
Yeah, how are you guys doing? Yeah, now that I think we're done with the
For
event.
legal reasons.
Yeah, we're
this
done with
message
the
was
event. We
also
don't
not
need to stay
racially
locked in. I was
motivated.
locked in earlier. Oh shit, we might want to do an outro, huh? Do we want an outro?
An outro?
Do we want an outro?
You want to sit? So I made up a Guild Wars theme song for this season of Guild Wars. You want to sing it for our outro?
Oh, I was just gonna be like, all right, that's the tournament. Thanks for coming, guys. Bye.
Motherfucker said, "Stop trying so hard immediately."
I mean, okay, what's your song?
It's based off of you know the one song in Attack on Titan that goes like, it's the one song in Attack on Titan, right?
Is it the one with Bro, in my head there was 2 of them. That was neither one. Bro, when you talk about Attack on Titan song, you're either talking about the one the Jaeger,
Okay, yeah.
right? And
Okay,
you have the
it's that one.
Sasageo,
That was
Sasageo, Shinzo Sasageo.
Okay, yeah, it's that
Right?
one. Sorry, it's actually that one. It's actually that
Oh,
one.
it's that one.
You gotta
Okay.
You gotta sing it in that.
I
voice,
only
right?
know that one part. I'm sorry.
Okay. Did you get the lyrics? Did you get the lyrics? I sent them to you.
Yeah.
Okay, just follow up with me. I'll go for the first line just to give you the feel of the rhythm, and then you follow me up on the second line. We don't have to
I know
sing
that one line from the song though. Okay, I'll make shit up.
Okay.
I'll make shit up.
Okay, I'll make shit up. Okay, so
Okay,
join me on the second line. We don't have to sing this bottom part because it has to do with the Baka Guild, and that's not what today's about. So
yeah,
I'll cut it out.
I'm getting kicked out of Baka Guild if I join Baka, bro. My goal is to I'm in there so we do not get high rank enough in Veritas for our asses to be fighting Yigi and Talonless, bro. I'm not trying to fight no Yigi and Talonless.
Bro, if
I'm not about
Veritas is the retirement home, we're like the motherfuckers from the war who shouldn't have survived home. we're like the war veterans that people are like, these guys made it out. What the fuck?
The war veterans hanging out there, 1 foot in the grave.
All right, you ready to sing this shit?
Okay, okay.
Okay. I'll start.
Okay, I'll pause my music.
Okay.
Hit it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to belt out. Are you ready?
Okay, okay.
Again, this road begins an endless threat, but we are joined as friends. At 8 a.m., we fight for right, united, yes, justice for blood and life. We seek to bleed, we know tonight is but another day. We strive for strife, an epic quest, no days of rest, oh, inheritance.
Okay. Counter attack 15%. This road begins. An endless grind, suffering. I'm trying not to fight talentless. Am I on the right train? I'm on the right train. We
Yes, yes.
on this, right?
Yes. You're absolutely on it.
Okay. Yeah. At 8 a.m. I am asleep because I did my attacks. 0 and 6. I donate to friends. Da 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 da. Da.
Fucking get the fuck up.
Bro, we're too fucking stupid, bro.
We are fucking stupid as motherfucker. I actually got a new game I thought you'd like to see.
What you
Try
got?
out for a little bit of yourself. I mean, it is. I'm gonna say it straight up. Like, I respect you guys in chat. I think you're all intelligent people. I really think you can hang in there for most shit. But unfortunately, the game I want to show Valk is a politics-based visual novel on like
boy.
it's fun. It's so I'm just gonna tell you this one story about it real quick on stream, right? You
Yeah.
start, they show you a map of the world, right? And your country is under this giant ass fucking landmass, right? And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck, we're neighbors with Russia. And I'm like sitting there, right?
Mhm.
And I'm terrified out of my mind. And I'm like, we gotta make allies. I'm definitely siding with capitalism, but I'm not gonna tell these motherfuckers I'm siding capitalist until later into the game. I'm like gonna tread carefully, and then I find out the most important part, right?
Okay.
That's not fucking Cold War Russia above us. It's actually expansionist era China. And I'm like, ah, fuck.
I love expansionist era China. Yeah, I'm going around opening chests. Yeah, it's
you can
time.
just, you know.
It's time. It's time I become the loot
Oh,
goblin.
so what elements are you?
Blackwater?
Oh, okay. So you could just go wherever you want and then teleport over to the boss when you want to fight it because you have pipe.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm doing. I need to hunt down some light mobs so my black units are strong. You feel?
Yeah.
Power
That's
of the black
that's
units.
what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Like that's how you
What
level up.
level
That's how you
black?
become a level 100 mobster.
Yup. Level 3. Don't ask me why my light units are also leveled up. I can't tell you. Yeah, I
You're
need to find some of them. Don't worry, my water units will carry me. All good.
Bro, you need like Conqueror's flag or something.
I need a lot of flags.
Yeah. Rob's seen a lot of flags right now, and all of them are red.
Yeah, that's me, bro.
Level 3 on floor 2. Isn't this floor 3?
Yeah, this is floor 3.
Yeah, he's level 3 on floor 3, Mac. Not on floor 2.
Bro, I'm gonna find some. I'm gonna find some white units. I'm gonna beat them up. Don't worry.
Blackwater, does that mean you specialize in hunting the Middle East? No, that means he specializes in Kinect games on the Xbox 360. I ever tell you that story, by the way?
Which one?
So there's a military PMC, that stands for Private Military Corporation, right? So there's a PMC that is known for like literally just being a bunch of like fucking racist. Wait, can I actually say this on stream? Is this slander? Okay.
You
So
can say
there
it,
might
it's
be
fine.
there might be a private military corporation that's known for like literally gunning down civilians like it's a ranked game of CS2, right?
Oh, you're talking about the private. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
called
So
Academy
they
now,
have
right?
they have a terrible reputation. They're well known in the industry for being like literally just like a bunch of drunk college students with guns, right? So they
Right.
get a brilliant idea on how to fix their situation, and how to get the public to see them better. So they put out a game for the Xbox Connect.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. This could be slander. Might good. I mean, look, they be doing that shit. That shit is on their track record, not on me.
Well, allegedly,
Allegedly, yeah.
allegedly, maybe, perchance, in another dimension, my favorite Marvel movie. Yeah, there we go. There's all my.
We're
there's
gonna
all my
find where
quotes.
we are and TP. Okay, I looked at the map and it showed a black and blue line going to the bottom side. So I just assumed like it was telling me because I was black and blue, to go down. So I went down on the map. Let's see. I see second phase. Put a note down.
Ooh, Balatro.
If you're black, do not come here, I guess.
What? What are you talking about? Is that South Carolina?
Oh no, No, I was told I was on the wrong map. I was on the wrong side of the map because I
so
looked at the AI
somebody
map
told
and
you
it said something like the black and blue arrows were going downward, so I went down.
Oh, so you were looking at your map and somebody told you you're in the wrong parts, boy.
Yeah,
You're like,
you in
"Oh,
the
wow."
wrong. You... Damn.
Now see here. That's what I hate about you and your kind. Always walking around like you own the gosh darn place. What did Drake ever do wrong? BBL Drizzy, more like savior of the of black consciousness. You know, he's white enough for me to.
No, bro. Uncle Ruck is giving some fucking real ass advice, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
You know what they say. The blacker the skin. I mean, sorry, fuck. I fucked up my race. I fucked up. No. Yeah, the blacker the skin, the darker the sin. You know what they say up here in these parts? Oh boy.
I feel like there's certain parts of this that when we're doing this, I just need to put your like profile pic up on like magnified on the screen so people don't actually think, you know.
You're a fucking raging racist.
I'm a giga. What the fuck happened to my thing? Hello?
You're an honorary member of the White Cloaks.
Bro, look at my face, bro. I'm pale ass white, like both in VTuber form and in real life. I am whiter than the white people I know, brother.
I'm white. I'm whiter than the guy who buys cherry toast.
Okay, I don't know about that one.
I'm whiter than the guy who goes to Costco for an extra big jar of marmalade.
I don't even know what marmalade is. What is marmalade?
I'm just being a piece of shit.
Okay, anyway, is there anything else?
I mean, while you're down here, you might as well hit the fucking tent.
Hit the tent?
Yeah,
what does hitting the tent do? Oh, it just gives you...
It gives you 5 provisions, yeah.
Oh, fuck it, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's the last use anyone's gonna get, so it's going to a good cause, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna roll around, find the white units, beat them up, and then loot goblin.
I've seen enough towns on my way to Myrtle Beach with the Confederate flag to know which way not to drive. They're the fucking racist ones. Hey, listen. That's why the South has such a great racing scene, because half of them are white guys in their fucking sports cars, like picking it up, putting it down with a good old beer, you know, living life to the fullest, and half of them are the black people trying to make it out of them as quick as possible. That's why it has such a great racing culture.
Man, we really out here wilding today. You know, I was actually gonna ask you if you wanted to play MGR after the stream, but I have something to do after this. Like, I'm fucking booked today.
Oh, you're fucking Omega? Yeah, we could do it anytime. I'm off this next week of work.
Oh hell yeah! You want to do it Monday? We could do it tomorrow. We could do it maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All work for me. I think my week is open actually.
Yeah. I'm gonna be doing something later in the day with Red. And so I think I'd rather do it not Monday, but yeah.
Not Monday, okay. That's fine.
That's the only day where I have like something.
Let's do like Wednesday or Thursday, and then I don't know. I'll take Tuesday off to like work on some videos and some shit, I guess.
Yeah. We pog it out. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, cool. So I think that's it from us for today. Thank you guys for coming to this. It's just like a casual in-house tournament. Veritas does this every season. So it's a chill time.
I was glad to come on by for this, and I'm glad I got to be for one chat. I mean, for one stream, I got to be close to fully unhinged divine. I think I was up running at about like 75%
Or
there.
75%. It's okay. We'll get that last 25 out of you.
No. No, if you get that last 25 out of me, that's your last stream. That's not even like Twitch is after you. I mean, the government's just like, all right, he's doing it again. Put him down.
Put him down. Oh shit, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you guys got the VC perspective. That's one of the few times like Veritas as a guild has like no rules, right? The only rule is like don't leak the VC. That's one of the few times where the guild leader's like today is like it's a free for all. You can leak the VC all you want, and that was a fun time. For now though, because I have something to do in a bit, I'll send you guys over to Tapio. Hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend.
Stay alive, everybody.
Totally
I love you.
Emp. All right, cool. Enjoy Emperor gameplay, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, take it easy, guys. Have a great one. See you guys next week. We'll be doing a lot of variety until season starts. I mean, even when season starts, I don't know if I'm taking it that seriously. We'll have the regular videos and whatnot for sure. All right.
Plenty
one, guys.
of
Bye-bye.
fun, dumb stuff to get up to. Yeah. Love you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
See ya.
I'm waving.